Come on, OBS, don't let me down. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Perhaps my faith is misjudged. Come on, OBS, don't let me down. Come on, you can do it. There we go. It's live. Hooray. Where the hell is Matt? Good question. My faith is misjudged. About an hour ago, he was like, about an hour and a half ago now, actually. He was like, I'm off for a nap. Which is fair enough, you know, we're going super late. That was pretty much the last I saw of him. So, yeah. Oh, interesting times. I presume he's going to make it back for the start. Apparently it's been delayed. I don't know if that's actually true. But yeah, apparently. Apparently it has been delayed. So, you know, we'll wait and see. They haven't put it up on the Warhammer Warhammer community channel. So I'm just sitting there like, couldn't even do that. But yeah. I think I may well be on here. I might phone Matt in a minute. I'm sure he'll appreciate a phone call at 20 to 2 in the morning. That is the sound of my monster being opened. We've been playing Darktide. I noticed Darktide appears at the bottom of here actually. Darktide, Metal Workshop, Dawn of War 4 and Warhammer Plus, of course. So I'm wondering what if they're going to announce something for Darktide. I'm having fun with Darktide. Been having fun with Darktide. Is this even going? I'm not even sure it is. Twitch, why do you suck so much? Maybe I can... Oh, it's because I'm using Chrome. What am I thinking? Stop that straight away. Nonsense. Right, we'll get rid of that. Good lord. Absolute madness using Google Chrome for anything. Let's try it over here, because this actually has a chance of working. I sacked off Google Chrome. Literally the only reason I'm still using Google Chrome is because it remembers my password for Facebook. That's it. I can't remember it. There we go. The clock's actually going down now. So they're running about 10 minutes late then, by the looks of things. I can handle that. So look, up here. Yeah. We're at the end. We're at the end. It's going like that. It's all good. There we go. Come on, Matthew. Come on, you can do it. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. Let's just get this back to something correct. Twitch. There we go. Now you can join me and watch this clock go down. What exciting times. Come on, Matt. Carge Island? What the hell's Carge Island? After the stream, I'm going to sleep. I've got a Sainsbury's delivery turning up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. It's hardly worth going to sleep. Maybe I'll see if somebody wants to play some Darktide. But hello, make sure you can hear me properly and all that kind of stuff, hopefully. It all looks like it's coming through. Oh, here we go. I've got a message. Our Sainsbury's order will arrive between 7:54 and 8:54. Magnificent. Again, I will say, where is Matthew? Your guess is as good as mine. He was like, I'm going for a nap after playing some Darktide. He hasn't come back. Bless him. Bless him. I might give him a phone call in a minute, because nudge him awake. 90% Iranian oil. Yeah, sure. I'm not sure what I'd do with Iranian oil. Make my own models? I'm guessing it's all made out of oil and plastics need oil and that kind of stuff. But I've got a Gundam upstairs that apparently is built with eggshells. So I've not built it yet. I'm going to do like a little video on it. But I grabbed it and I saw it on the website. And yeah, it's the plastic they've used for the sprues apparently has got eggshells in it. And I'm like, you know, if it doesn't affect the the quality of the cast and the sharpness of the cast too much, then yeah, why the hell not? I think I'm going to call Matt. Have I got my phone with me even? Yeah, I do. That's good. That's good. All right, come on. Let's phone Matt. Look, wake up, you lazy bastard. To be fair, I did not expect Matt to do this particular stream. I was like, no, mate, you're excused if you need to, because like, you know, it's dick o'clock and you've got work in the morning and everything. What on earth? Right, Matthew. God, do you remember a time before we had like phone numbers and stuff? Like remembering phone numbers. Jesus, come on, Matt. Can't be that hard to find. Contacts. I've not phoned Matt for like a long time. I don't talk on the phone much. Do you guys talk on the phone much? I don't really do it that many more. I don't barely say since. Was it late by 17 minutes? It was supposed to start at 1 o'clock. So, I mean, it looks like it's only about 10 minutes late now, which is pretty good for them, I suppose. Maybe I can get him on WhatsApp. This is terrible. But then Matt should be awake. So, I don't want to phone his home phone, because his wife will murder me. I'll be dead. Come on, Matt, get up. Lazy bastard. Matt Clark. There we go. Wake up. Valrak's been going since 11 o'clock. He's a psycho. I was just like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to sleep and play some games. I can't talk about nothing for like 2.5 hours. I can barely talk about nothing for half an hour. I'm phoning him. He's not picking up. I reckon he's completely gone. I really do. We might see Matt. We might not. Yeah. Listen. It's just ringing. Poor Matt. He obviously didn't set an alarm. Well, maybe we'll see him. It'd be a shame if he missed it all. Yeah, I saw like Morden Glory was going at crazy o'clock in the like. He's been going since like 10 o'clock or something. I was like, you mad bastard. No. I've got some Dark Tide in. It's fun. I'm using the Arbiter, and he's completely broken. He's got like this attack dog that just goes and just attacks things and stuff like that. Mordy's so bored he went and got a second haircut. Is that like that Hobbit type thing? Second haircut. We've had one haircut. What about a second haircut? I honestly don't know what we're going to see, guys. I really don't. And what I mean by the means of that is I don't know how much of 11th they're going to show off. They're going to announce it for sure, absolutely 100%. We're going to get like a CGI trailer. You know, we always do. You can predict games to a certain extent. I don't know if we're going to get to see any models, but the calendar between here and sort of the UKGE, where you can normally play 11th edition, doesn't have a great deal on it. I think there's an open coming up, and I've got a feeling that might be where we see the models. We might see a little hint tonight, but I think tonight's going to mainly be about the end campaign that they do for the end of 10th edition. Put it out of its bloody misery. I've seen a cool sort of. Do you remember the Inquisitor? Is it the Kryov? You know, they did the kind of Russian chap in his big chair. I can't remember what his name is now. There's a Sister of Battle version of that. And I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. I wonder if I can find a picture of it. Let's see if I can find a picture of it. Why not? What else? What else am I going to do?
Remember the Father Said version?
Oh, good log. There he is. Look at that. Did my phone call wake you up, or did you actually just wake up?
I've been here the whole time.
That's a lie, and you know it. I think we'll keep our blurry faces off of off of screen for tonight. I don't think anybody needs to see that. Maybe needs to see me almost falling asleep. Prediction: there's going to be gold. Well, maybe, and there's also going to be buggered audio. Yeah, quite likely. These guys aren't the best. Can you just confirm that you can hear me and Matt? Okay. I have adjusted the details as much as I can. We are going to keep it down a little bit because if we wake up our significant others, our lives will not be worth living. There will be plenty of blood for the blood god and quite possibly 2 skulls for the skull throne. So I'm going to try and keep it without shouting and stuff like that. But we do appreciate you guys joining us. It looks like it's been delayed by about 10 minutes or so, which is better than the half hour I'd heard. Because like Valrak was going, like Matt, Valrak was going, oh, it's been delayed by half an hour. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. You know, we're here in the UK. This is late enough as it is. Matthew, if you've fallen asleep again.
No.
I'm on my second can of Monster, so yeah.
I'll go and get a coffee.
It might be a good idea, mate, yeah. It might be a good idea. Loud and clear, that's what I like to hear. Excellent.
Well, we'll return momentarily.
Cool, see you in a second. Don't fall asleep halfway down the stairs. Yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun. You know, cautiously optimistic. Looking forward to it. Oh, that's right. I was looking for that Sister of a Battle picture, wasn't I? God, this is... Oh, dear. Yeah, I'm hoping we're going to see some cool stuff. Especially seeing as though it's like a 2-hour preview. Let's see if I can find this this little leak. It looked cool. Valrak had it earlier. Because obviously he's got all the, you know, he's got all the leaks. I mean, I could walk down to Warhammer World, do a live one from Warhammer World, but it's a little bit cold. A little bit cold. But it's like it's like that Inquisitor, I'm sure his name's Karamov or something like that. Like a little Sister of Battle sitting in a big chair. Yo, dude, why are you two up to this ungodly hour? Because we're fucking stupid, Kevin, basically. I was like, Matt, I did not expect you, dude. I do not expect you at all to make this because you've got work the next day and all that kind of stuff. And he was like, no, I'll do it. I was like, you're a madman. Because I was like, you know, I mean, the thing is, this is going to sound tragic, but even if I don't stay up and watch the preview, I will automatically kind of wake up early in the morning and just check it all on Warhammer like community anyway. Does that make sense? So I was like, well, you know what, I might as well just get up and watch the bloody thing. So I had a nap earlier because I'm not completely stupid. And I'm here to be kind of, all grognardy, and I've got Lagavulin here should I decide to jump on it, but I mean, the Lagavulin mixed with monsters probably not a great idea. I'm staying off the old antipsychotic medication as well tonight because that leaves me like completely unable to function in the morning, and I don't want to be taking that super late, so because I need to help Kirsty with the Sainsbury's delivery that's turning up in 7 hours. Madness. Anyway, you're gonna have fun with us. It's gonna be good. We're gonna see some stuff. It's, you know, Games Workshop's not gonna let us down at all. It's gonna be absolutely bloody amazing. Of course it is. There's no way this could be a disappointment. There's no way that Matt will be cursing my name in like 2 hours going, oh, you bastard, you made me stay up for this. Yeah, I mean, I used to be like, I used to be awake stupid o'clock in the morning. Like my brain just would not turn off. It wouldn't turn off. It wouldn't shut the fuck up, and it's just going, no. Let's write like a chapter of a novel or something like that in your head because that seems like a good idea to do at 3 o'clock in the morning. And you're just watching the clock go past and But this new medication they got me on, called Quetiapine, I'm not gonna lie, it knocks me the fuck out. I normally fall asleep like playing Tacticus or something like that, You know, it properly does knock me out. But unfortunately, what it also does is it leaves me very zombified in the morning. It takes a long time to get up and running and get the motor functions running and clear the whole brain fog and everything like that. So it's a bit of a trade-off, but I think it's worth getting the sleep. So it's all going to be good. I've just got images of Matthew just falling asleep in the kitchen making his coffee. I was surprised he made it. I was. Fair play. He does well. We're going to have that Discord for you soon, guys, as well. I'm just getting some help from somebody who actually knows what they're doing with it. they're going to come back to me, and we're going to set up the channels and permissions and stuff like that, and try and make it as much of a fun thing as possible. I kind of want to just it's going to sound stupid. It's going to sound a little bit soppy, but I just kind of want to get a community going. You know, I don't get as much time to do hobby myself as I'd like these days, and I want to get inspired from people. So I want to see what you guys are doing. You know, be it like just assembly, conversions, or if you get around to painting or anything like that. You know, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's just like you know, I mean. It's got to the stage where what I like seeing more than the companies showing off the models is what people manage to do with the models that they've got. You know, what the community does, because that's always what inspires me most. It was always the same, even when I got White Dwarf back in the day. My favourite bits were seeing the models that were printed by White Dwarf of the different people that were submitting stuff. I remember seeing like a Falcon conversion or something like that. Eldar, and it looked amazing, and seeing stuff like that can galvanise you, and it was the same with sort of the Warhammer Visions magazine they launched, which didn't last very long, but it was a good way of learning Warhammer words in French and German, if that's what you wanted to do. But every now and again they'd like put a Reader's Army in there, and again that's inspiring, and I'm just sort of like, oh wow, cool. And I'll see that and I'll be like, oh, that's a great idea, and that'll inspire me to do some hobby. And sometimes you need that. Like, me and Matt played a game of Horus Heresy at Wayland the other week. And that's the first game that I've played for a long time, at least a couple of years. And it was a blast. It was an absolute blast. And it was like, that inspired me to be like, okay, now I want to get my own Mechanicum done, you know? And it just takes this little galvanising kick sometimes to just knock yourself out of a rut. Because let's be honest, we all fall into ruts, don't we? You know, this is part of adult life. We all fall into ruts. We've got things going on. We don't have all the time in the world to do what we want to do. So finding things that can, boost your creativity, as it were, are very important, I think. Priceless in actual fact. And, there's so much negativity with all the culture wars going on all the time, and people shouting at each other and people being blah, 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 blah. Whereas most people just want to, look, I just want to enjoy my hobby. Do you know what I mean? So to see something that galvanises you, that inspires you, that is more than, you can really put a value on. And that's what I want to get out of this Discord, really. I want people to share, inspire. There's going to be banter. There's going to be talking and moaning about different companies, and of course there is. But we're going to keep it civil. We'll set up some rules. It won't be sort of horribly draconian, but there's got to be rules. For one thing, Discord won't put up with a great deal of stuff, but it's going to be fun. And yeah, I just want to start getting a community and get people sharing their paintworks, and we can talk about the paintworks, and me and Matt will share stuff, and you can talk about our paintworks as well, And I think if we can just all inspire each other to just get a bit more out of this hobby and just enjoy the hobby, I think that'd be really good. Olanzapine, you have exactly 10 minutes after making it to get to bed, or you're rendered unconscious. Yeah, but what's the come down on the other side like? Do you wake up with that brain fog? Because I've had so much of that. It's horrible. I'm walking into things. I've literally walked into bookcases and suddenly all my Gundam on the floor and stuff like that. Yeah, it's the other end is the problem when you wake up. If you can wake up and just be like, like that, Because I'd love to wake up with a spring in my step and do the things that I know is meant to be, able to beat your mental problems and get you up and going and, get things done and all the stupid bloody adult things that you're supposed to do on a daily basis. But yeah, it's a bit tricky at the moment. But the call typing is calming me down in public, and that's the main thing, because I struggle with public a great deal. This is why you're not going to find me at a UKGE or an Adepticon or anything like that anytime soon. I can't handle crowds like that. I'll go absolutely nuts. My resilience for that kind of thing is completely gone. But I mean, what do you guys think we're going to see other than 11th edition tonight?
I mean, you'll find me. I'll be there.
You'll be at UKGE. That's right. Here he is. He's back. He's made his coffee. He survived. Apparently, we got a message from Neil 7 minutes ago on the Team Handsome Gaming. Very strange. I don't know if he's watching it as well. It seems to be a picture from like an 80s film. But yeah, I was just saying, like, I saw a sneak peek of like a Sister of Battle. Do you remember him? Because a Karamov and his great big walking chair.
Yeah.
Well, obviously he's an old white man, so he's got to go. But I've seen the same thing, but with a Sister of Battle on it. It looked pretty cool, man. Got to say, from what I saw. What do you think the shadow previews are? Shadow previews? Or do you mean like the silhouettes on Warhammer Community? Because obviously they were saying stuff about patches, and I was just like, start making the patches and maybe I'll be interested. But let's have a look. Warhammer Community. Because they do normally do silhouettes, don't they? Have they done that for this one? Be quite interesting. Silhouettes. Oh yeah, so they have. They've just put them up. Okay, well it looks Eldar-like, doesn't it? Let's be honest, that first one. That looks like an Eldar sniper rifle to me. It's maybe like a new character. There's a Tyranid creature at the end. So the one on the end, I think. Let me just switch the stream display so you guys can see what I'm talking about. We've got 10 minutes to go anyway. Blah 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 blah. Chrome. No, it's not Twitch. Stupid bloody OBS. Can't wait to get this stream deck all set up, Matt. It's going to be excellent. I'm like, yay! Here we go. Right, so we'll turn that one on, turn that one off. Right, so let's just bring that up a little bit and shrink that down. Like, pretend I'm a...
Does look like an Eldar long rifle.
Yeah.
It's clearly a
So
power claw as well.
you've got a Eldar long rifle there, for sure. Absolutely for sure. Right, can I shrink this down? Let me shrink this down. Why I've got this stupid little window. Go on, there we go. All those tabs at the top are Gundam Assemble things for the Gundam Assemble video that I'm doing. So that's the Red Terror on the end. See the brown one?
That's it, yeah.
That's the Red Terror. So that's one down. We've got an Eldar sniper rifle on the blue one. Good evening. Yes, hoping for some good stuff. They've started doing something.
Yellow one looks like an Orc power claw.
It's just the starting soon. I've just started the starting soon bit. Yay. So yeah, we've got the yellow one. I would go with an Orc Power Claw. It looks like because they've not shown off the guy on the bike yet, so I think it's that guy. You see, there's like something behind him. I think that might be the guy on the bike. The green thing is quite blatantly something from Age of Sigmar, but I don't know what. Have they done Luminef yet?
Asking the wrong person.
But what do we think the red one is? It kind of looks like a Terminator? No, it's a Knight. It's not actually a silhouette. You can kind of see they've just turned down the contrast a lot on it. Kind of looks like a Chaos Knight.
Hopefully it's something for Heresy.
Alright, here we go. They're starting soon. Cool. Well, we are getting something for Heresy. Abaddon. Yeah, that's a good call. Plastic Abaddon. There is a kind of a top knot type thing there, isn't there?
Yes,
We better get another Marnius Kolgar. I'm led to believe that the new starter box is just nothing but different versions of Marnius Kolgar. Basically. Washdaka Gutsmith, that's the guy. Yeah, so that's got to be him. I look forward to seeing the Red Terror though. That could be cool.
50-second countdown on Warcom.
Oh, so they've caught up. Okay, let's go back. Good one. Ah, like that. What we will do is we will get rid of the chat, because the chat is just absolutely horrific on Twitch. It's just nothing but meh, 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 where's my meh, 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 like constantly.
It's true.
Shut that up. There we go. Hopefully that's all good for everybody. I'm going to bump the volume up a little bit. This will get claimed for copyright, so yeah, doesn't matter either way for me.
Are you watching it on the Warcom page or are you watching it on Twitch? I'm
On
not sure if there'll be a
Twitch.
delay between the two.
Sorry, say again?
I'm not sure if there'll be a delay between the two. Probably it'll be on Twitch first.
Yeah. I'll put it on. I'll put it on Twitch.
Oh, let me set the countdown to a
Oh.
minute and it's sitting there.
Fantastic. Well, they did say it was. Oh, here we go. What would Yarrick do? Oh, so it's a live. That's the crowd, and you can hear in the background.
Oh, amazing.
They are all mental, but you know that's. And the microphones aren't working. Oh, there you go. Oh, guys, this is going to be a nightmare. Your mic is off. Oh, God. Oh, you did call it a £1 billion, well, more than that, like 6 billion or something like that, pound company, and they can't. Oh, God. Oh.
One person there
G-
sweating his ass off right
Yeah.
now to sort it all out.
GW are the company that just keeps on giving, aren't they?
No pressure. Fellow technical first. And once again, I'll just say it's not their environment. I'll let them off. But you should have this shit working.
You really should have this shit working. And again, just to remind you guys for like the 50th time that I did go for and very nearly get the job to handle the GW website.
It's had to get different mic. But it's gone.
Alright, they're back again. They're back again. We're all good now.
I think it does.
Adams don't work. Everyone does.
They've both got Armageddon t-shirts on, so
Oh, Def Leppard.
yeah, Armageddon it. This did happen last time, Kevin. You're absolutely correct. And I just... It's very interesting they're doing this live in the moment, do you know what I mean? Roundtree spent the audio budget for the last trip to James Island. Yes, yeah, potentially.
Oh no. He's a good guy.
Well, Derek, you bring back the Steel Legion, of course, and we can confirm today the Armageddon Steel Legion are on their way.
Oh, they're on their way. There you go, Al.
So they basically just started working on them because of the rat.
I think it's because of your video.
Those poor bastards. The thing is, no matter how much of this done, they are not natural presenters. Like, I'm not a natural presenter either, so. I think Mikey from Hellstorm's at Adepticon. I was just saying that, I don't think I'll ever be able to do it. I think it's too many people. I think I'll go a bit mad.
We don't question this. This is just
It's a chance to have people from all around the world participating in the Warhammer community, and it's so fun to have this today.
Yeah, it's really cool. We've got some amazing reveals for you today, guys. We have some Warhammer 40,000 stuff. We've already seen one thing already. We've got more very soon. We've got some Warhammer Age of Sigmar stuff to show you. We've got some Warhammer
all three
Underworld
West
stuff to
people
show
are
you.
cheering.
There is some Middle Earth releases on the way as well. We've got some stuff to show you there. And some stuff for Kill Team as well. So it's an absolutely jam-packed show. Is your mic working yet?
I'm skeptical.
Jesus Christ.
Just share the mic. Just share the mic in the middle.
Get cozy for a minute. Right, so normally at this part of the show,
Grumpy Grognard Gaming managed to sort out its audio issues before GW
have you
did.
done any hobby
I
work?
haven't taken Space Wars because I am playing
Fraction of the budget.
this weekend.
Is anybody else playing at Adepticon this weekend? Spectacular. Eddie, you come as part of the team tournament, right?
Yeah, we've all brought Space Wolves. We've had about no practice games so far, so if we do get you in the team tournament, just go easy on us. In the
Show them no mercy, crush them.
I was just telling you guys about the Heresy game we had the other day, and it's inspired me to get my Mechanicum done.
And I can't talk about it because it's secret.
Yeah, it was a fun game.
But you'll have a clue by the end of tonight.
Yeah.
It might not be secret by the end of the
It was
night.
good. I'm just going to bump you up a little bit, Matt, in Discord, because you seem to be a little bit
while we're
quiet.
just, beginning, we'll get really into the
I know you're trying, yeah. I said to the guys that we're both trying to be a little bit.
by the Warhammer community team back home, which is they're making.
Oh, for God's sake.
It wasn't me, I promise. Have I got a mic now? I did.
Bloody hell.
Oh, the blessings of the on this side.
Use the orcs method, just believed it would work.
The guys back home in the Warhammer community team.
Yeah, Salute is,
YouTube channel, which is official Warhammer.
It's not so bad, Salute, because it is a more kind of filtered crowd. But UKGE is right out of the window. It's just too big now.
So if you haven't already,
Last time I went was
go and give it a
5,
subscribe,
6 years
let's
ago,
get those numbers up,
and it was hell on
let's,
earth.
Make sure there's one place you can go for all of your Warhammer 40,000 YouTube content. Make sense? Perfect. Is your mic working?
Oh, that's all.
The betrayal is real, boys.
The other mic don't work. It's not working.
So,
Fuck me.
what's going to happen over the next 90 minutes or so is we're going to show you all these previews we talked about.
Needs to get Tim the Unfielder out there.
Videos, some fantastic reveals. We'll get overexcited. We'll talk for slightly too long, and then at the end of the show, everybody who's stayed in the room with us and had this wonderful experience, they're going to go away with something super cool. More on that later. Are we about ready to kick this off?
We're ready to see some cool stuff.
Beautiful. So, the first thing we're going to do is a tiny bit of a retrospective. We know this guy and we love him, and he returned to the Warhammer 40,000 universe. You've all seen Commissar Yarrick.
Oh, yeah, Yarrick. I think it's a nice update. I do. I think they've not screwed the pooch. But for the money they want, he should be coming with a
On
retinue.
your screen, but I have a feeling the tech priests are currently.
I'm surprised they didn't like
applying
invent some
blessed
lady
oil to the machine so that
adjutant
Eddie can
for
have
him
a
or
mic
something like that.
Otherwise, you have to wrestle over it.
Subservient lady in 40k. Must be joking.
Well, you don't have to be subservient necessarily. She can tell him he's a bigoted old man and he needs to learn to do better all the time or something. But
Because I've got the mic. He is my personal favourite character in all of Warhammer.
he does look cool.
Oh, now that means. No, still one mic. So when I was a little boy and I read the stories.
This is like watching a train wreck in very, very slow motion.
Such a fashion. I understand.
And so it's been really cool to see the reveal of that model and the return. And this heralds.
It can't be that hard to do, surely, you know? I mean,
As the rest of this preview runs on, Eddie, were you around when Yarrick first debuted?
I played a game and sent in my results through Whiteboard.
Or was this for the Armageddon?
Yeah, for the 2000.
Third war?
so I mean, Adam Troke is like our age or a little bit older, Matt, I would say.
Sent in the results.
But Eddie is probably a good few years younger than us.
In here, old enough and long in the tooth enough that they participated in the Armageddon.
I do remember the original Yarrick though, the one with the crab claw, you know, doing the crabby one.
So yeah, me too. I already felt old when it happened. So terrifying. I remember my original Yarrick had like a snippy crab claw. Any
Yeah,
snippy
see?
crab claw Yarricks in the room? Just me? Yeah, of course there is.
Crabby alum,
Beautiful.
crabby alum.
Right. So let's
Yeah,
get
he should have had
updates
a-
on the
should have
guys
had a- some kind of
behind.
retinue.
Otherwise, we're gonna do this preview
You can probably
medium
charge
of interpretive
50
shots.
quid for him rather than 30.
I've dispatched my finest Eddie to bring news of the technology. While we fill, I suppose I could.
I don't know, guys, why they can't get this.
It runs for 2 whole pages, guys. This is no
Like,
joke.
right.
Otherwise,
It's like your biggest reveal of the year, and for some reason they just can't nail it.
You might need
So you
one
have the mic that's plugged into a mixing desk. You've got 2 levels on for each mic.
Exactly. Like, you know, I mean,
I couldn't possibly tell you a joke live on air.
An output on the desk to something.
I don't have anybody behind the scenes trying to sort this out for me, and even I seem to be able to mostly sort it.
Go on then. Sorry? I didn't hear the question. I'm not answering. Oh, right. Well, there is actually really great lore behind that. And in 15 minutes, we'll tell you about it. And so start speculating amongst yourselves as to what the reason that Yarrick is in fact not dead. It could be that there was some intervention. It could be that the Imperium is in fact not the reliable news information broadcaster that you might think it is.
It could be that we need another model we could charge you 30 quid
I
for.
mean, there's all sorts of ways that the old man of Armageddon could in fact not be dead. I think you can...
Bloody
rest
old
assured
now,
I'll
though.
fill you in.
That's
I'll
for
give you
sure.
a heavy clue.
I mean, we're like 100 years after the Indomitus Crusade now, aren't we, Matt?
You might just put him in stasis or something.
Yeah.
Bring
Bring him out when we need him. Yarrick, wake up.
It's like Papa Lil
Let's
for
get a sense
Ghost.
of guys in the room.
Like,
I
yeah,
can't really
they
check
need
on the
him.
guys in the chat.
Vamp him to life.
Who is here to participate in the Warhammer 40k events this weekend?
Top of the chat
Lovely.
said that's
Anybody
Calgar
here
in
for Warhammer
focus
Age of
on.
Sigmar? Now, I met them last year and I'm hoping to meet them again. Any guys for the Middle-earth strategy battle game? Sweet, you're my people.
That's meant to be the best game,
We've got some
apparently.
great stuff to see later on in this show.
yeah.
What about things like the Horus Heresy? Warhammer Underworlds?
Oh dear.
Whatever, they're there.
I tell you what, Warhammer Underworld is going to get buried by Gundam Assemble. Yeah. We're not doing too well over here in the UK because the conversions really fucked us up. Oh, for God's sake. But, yeah, the Gundam Assemble starter set is like 30 quid in the UK, $30 or $34 in the US.
Those cheeky fuckers.
The Underworld starter set's like 60 quid, $90 or something like that. You know, yeah, it's crazy. And obviously when you spend your 30 quid on your warband, or whatever you want to call them for Underworld now, you don't even get the deck of cards. You have to buy that separately.
You don't reckon they're aimed at different markets though?
Well, they're obviously aimed at different markets, but I mean, they're both hex-based. They're both kind of skirmish objective war games. And there's certain people that are sort of like, you know, I don't want to collect a great big army. I just want to play this game. And they don't necessarily have that much attachment to the IP itself. Like, I just want to play a fast-paced, fun game.
You play Old World? There you go. I don't want you to feel left out.
Good lord. And I'm thinking that Gundam Assemble could tempt a lot of people away. A lot of people have been waiting for Days Workshop. Kevin, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I don't understand how a company this big can consistently fuck this up. I hope I'm being quiet enough from this is upstairs. I've got headphones on, so I can't really hear. There's some hastily prepared Still Legion sketches. They are coming on it.
Things we might be live. So I'm going to talk
I
about
can
it.
only assume that most of this audio
Are
visual
there
stuff
any
is sorted out by the
authentic Steel Legion
venue,
collectors
or
in
they've
the
got
room?
some hand in it, and they're just proving to be a bit of a wild card.
Well, you would have a sound person working with the venue. That would be the normal way to do it.
And so that news is extremely exciting to me.
Nice to see the Still Legion again, though. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, like I said earlier, clearly it was your video that sorted that out.
Absolutely. It should be. I shamed them. Shamed them good and proper.
Shit. Elements to Legion back. The works, tell them what happened in 2 years.
These are the details.
We're going to get Valhallans next.
that make the Steel Legion one of my preferred Imperial Guard regiments.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I can live with that. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. absolutely big on nobody. Yeah, it's technical. Oh my god! The thing is, it's amateur hour, and I'm not being funny, but these guys are meant to be the best. They charge the maximum amount for their models. They go for this kind of premium level facade of we are a very professional corporate company, and yet they just can't handle something like this that is basic. It is embarrassing. You know what I mean? This is an embarrassment for Games Workshop. And they've had a few embarrassments recently. You had the sprue that got sent out with the ridiculous mould lines, which was the Ultramarine guys. They forgot to put an entire unit into a combat patrol, which resulted in the entire thing being written off, and the stores that got the stock being told, just keep them, it's fine. And I can tell you that when I worked at Wayland, that happened more than once. Valvex just fallen off his roof again. I can't handle Valvac's live streams, I'm not going to lie. I can watch his videos fine, his rumour videos, but in the live streams it's just too much every 5 minutes. I'm just like, no, God no, please. Plus he's always asking for money, and I don't like that. I know that sometimes you have to, if you know you're a successful YouTuber, you need to obviously keep the lights on, that kind of stuff. But I'm grateful for whatever we get from whatever. Here he is. Here we go.
The orc army before us is vast.
Orcs.
They say we cannot win, that the orcs are too many.
Ooh, little scout vehicle, I like it.
But I am
Sound like a little Stuart tank.
proving them wrong. I see the steel in your
Oh, was that have they redone the Torex? There she is.
Just look the same as the old one.
We can win. We will win.
Now it's got more bits on it.
Victory costs us our lives. So be it.
Oh, I don't like the orc.
That's the guy with the.
Yeah, that's the guy from the silhouette.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are returning to Armageddon.
Also from the Warcom thing with the multi-barreled nozzle.
Well, the thing behind that DMK 94 is that John Stallard, even though he is CEO of and owner of Warlord Games, and being ex-GW and everything like that,
The sponsor
he
of the issues
is
that are
a
going on
game
right now
monster.
is
He
none
loves his,
other
his
than Harold
historical
Dr.
gaming,
Speaker,
particularly.
was that guy.
The people high up at Warhammer couldn't give a fuck about the hobby.
Just corporate people in it for the corp.
Yeah. That's horrible, man. That's really cartoony. I don't like it in the slightest. I'm sorry.
No, thank you.
Sound's completely gone. Don't know why. Don't know what they're doing. Yeah. Again, big on nobody. I said this in my video. I don't like them making the galaxy smaller, and that's what Returning to Armageddon again does. Wow, man, that is really cartoony. I don't like it. I don't know if I'm just being a grumpy cunt here, so let me know, guys, but it looks really cartoony. It looks like a Tacticus asset. I think Margaret Wood said this. Everything they do now just looks like a Tacticus asset or a cartoony version of itself. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. Yeah, that fire effect looks awful. But the tank, the guard tank, I like that. That's pretty cool.
A hippogriff.
Oh, it's a hippogriff. Shouldn't it be able to fly? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It looks too small with the guy poking out the top, but it does look cool. I quite like that. Imperial Guard troop transports. I mean, they need transports, don't they? And the thing is, this thing's still going to be like 40 odd quid minimum. It'll be about the same price as, if not a bit more than the Viper. But it looks cool. I like it. It looks pretty good. This is also one of the first videos I've seen GW do where they've hidden the bases in the sand. So that was kind of interesting. Yeah, I think the Hippogriff looks alright, Matt. I think that's pretty cool. Little light transport.
Silly, no, but yeah.
It's probably still the size of a bloody Lehman Russ, but, I like it. At least it's not got the Tauros tracks all over again. Sorry, Taurox tracks. Is it me, or is there no sound coming out of this at all, Matt?
It's really, really faint. Get loads of people in the chat are moaning.
Centaur.
Oh, no,
See, I told you it's different, yeah.
It's the Telrox estate.
Oh, God, they are, aren't they? They are really faint in the background. Well, my max volume isn't maximum, I'm afraid, guys, so you'll have to do without the dulcet tones of Eddie and Adam for now and deal with us instead. And GW, just a bit of a joke. Yeah, that looks better than the Taurox. They've got more.
Really does.
They've got the idea a bit more now. I like the idea of it being a troop carrier with the open top. That looks pretty cool.
It's probably the biggest half track I ever did see.
Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. Yeah, the scale on the transport was way too small compared to the Garden. You're right. He looked so stupid coming out of the cupola. It's a Saladin armoured car. It's a rip-off of a 50s vehicle. Just Google it and you'll see it's very lazy.
Oh, the Saladin, that's what I was thinking of.
They'll say inspired. They'll say inspired, Kevin. But yeah, I mean, like, GW's been ripping stuff off forever anyway, hasn't it? God, they are so quiet in the mix. Jesus, GW, can you not get this right? What a joke. Yeah, I like that. I think that's pretty cool. We all know it'll be too expensive, but then we also know somebody will bank another version of it in 3D, but it's better than the Taurox, that's for sure. That's my take. Actually, because the tracks at the back, it kind of makes sense. Having the tracks in the front, the tracks on the Taurox just look so bad. There we go. I knew there'd be a new Lady Commissar.
Yeah, seems fair.
Yeah, she seems alright. Yeah, I don't hate it. It's not a bad model. Again, it'll be 25 quid, 26 quid. It's too expensive, don't care, but it looks alright. It looks like World War II. It does look like World War II. You're absolutely right, yeah.
Some guy in the chat went, "Women in my war game."
Outrageous. She's got a multi-build thing by the looks of things.
Yeah.
I apologise, guys. I can't hear a word that they're saying either. Genuinely can't hear a word they're saying. And yeah, the vehicles are always scaled down so they're not too, sort of ridiculously expensive.
No, she can't come. No, she doesn't come in the vehicle.
No, she doesn't. There's two different. Oh, hang on. No, that is a different model.
I think she comes with her own vehicle. Yeah.
I literally can't hear a word they're saying. Fucking joke.
He's saying that the vehicle is what she calls her right hand. There's jokes there. I'm too British to do it.
Commissar Graves. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that so much.
No, that looks a little bit OTT.
I'm sort of like, why do you get that and the Genius of the Cult don't even get a limousine yet? Seriously, sort it out. But
It's true. Maybe you can give him that.
yeah, they can just have that. Yeah,
Give her a head swab, so she's got a baldy head, and you're done.
yeah, why not?
Actually, she might even have a bald head underneath that cap.
Yeah, it's all right, but I'm not.
There you go.
There we go.
Got you.
That's it. Yeah, that's just it. Get rid of an old white man. Put a woman in place instead.
Too many rollers.
Intransia Frey. It's all right. I mean, it's not as cool as Karamazov was, but it's all right. It is a straight gender swap, though. I'll tell you that.
Dogmata. They're the ones with the mace, aren't they? The model that I like and you don't.
Yes, horrible model. It's because of the fist. The hand is bollocksed. Yeah, that's all right, but it should have been Karamov. But oh well. Maybe he's dead. It's been a long time.
Might just get him later on. You never know. I mean, he was an Inquisitor. This is Sororitas.
Yeah, it does look cool. I like it. It's way better than those stupid whatchamajiggers.
The chunky suits.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're called now. The horrible things. It is late.
Got three up on the shelf behind me. I can't remember what they're called either. I don't care enough.
The Nundums.
Yeah.
Dogmatic Superior. Yeah, she's alright. Yeah, it's not bad. Don't love it, don't hate it. Inquisitor Croyle.
On a
What the hell is that? That's hideous.
That's an Inquisitor on a Kelpie.
Oh god. That's
Please tell me that's not the Red Terror silhouette we saw.
no, it's not. That's a miss for me. That is the gun that we saw. You know, we thought it was a sniper rifle for the Eldar.
That's right.
Oh god, no, that's a miss. What is the design studio doing at the moment?
You know what? Provisionally, I don't mind it.
I mean, different colours might help, but I'm not a fan. That is a bloody miss. Yeah, I agree. I'm not too
Got too many legs.
impressed by that.
Inquisitors have always been a weird bunch that get away with having weird shit that they've conjured up themselves. So.
Yeah, but there is limits. I mean, I don't know. No, I'm not a fan of that one.
At least they didn't give his mount a name. Jeez, on the box.
No, I think the Inquisitor, the Assistant Battle thing's the thing I like most at the moment, but I'd put an Inquisitor on it.
Hold
It
up.
can be a Lady Inquisitor, don't worry, if it has to be. Lady Inquisitors are fine.
He's saying that the mount is one of a kind in the very real sense of the word, so it could well be just something that he conjured up, like I said.
Yeah, it's going to be some sort of Xeno thing, isn't it? So Return of the Yarick, War about Armageddon, this is the books. 50 quid for 3 books. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's the as far as models go, I think it's okay there. I do agree, 40k never was about realism. And the thing is, bigger vehicles means more money. So they've got, especially when they've scaled up, it's even worse now. You put Primaris next to a Land Raider, you're like,
Also a larger footprint on the tabletop. Which
you
is
take that back, Kevin. Nothing makes Starfleet Academy look like Shakespeare. I'm doing my Starfleet Academy wrap-up video at the moment. So bad. So bad.
Honestly, I thought it'd just be like a minute of you laughing and then just going good and then that's it, done.
I'm going to put a little bit more effort in than that. It's just 2 minutes of me laughing and then that stuff, yeah.
Okay, so double the effort.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, here we go. Armageddon box. Battalion Alice. So, yeah, I mean,
That's a decent box.
yeah, you got, well, not enough troops, but I get it. I get it. So those hippogriff things aren't transports then, at all?
No. Although I think us Brits did have a variant with no turret that could transport troops.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Is it a Kangaroo carrier I'm thinking of? It's been a long time since I played Company of Heroes.
Yeah, it's all right, but it's going to be 160 quid, and I'm like, yeah, 160 quid.
Those little tanks must be 2 to a box, surely.
I'm thinking more 40 quid each, like the Viper.
Actually, yeah, you're probably right. I just thought that, down by the size.
Armageddon Orcs is... it's just a standard bunch of the...
Is that new copters?
No. No, they've already done plastic copters. They wouldn't be new ones, would they? But that's not a battalion. I mean, it's even in the it's even in the combat patrol box.
Yeah, I don't think you can call that a battalion in any sense.
And there's a sister that's battle one. I've got pretty much everything in it apart from the Nundums, which I don't like.
I think all the military people.
And if I don't like it, it doesn't go in my army. It's that simple. I don't care how good it is in the game. And yes, the Vogel Dawn has got the bottom missing. You're right.
I think all the military people watching this are doing like the fucking Naked Gun face slap.
Face plant, yeah.
Whenever they go, this is a battalion, and they're like, psh.
And then there is one more battalion set.
So were they called battalions rather than combat patrols when they did the Eldar and Corsairs one?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, Death Watch.
right.
There's
Oh, Death Watch.
two squads of Death Watch and a Corvus Black Star, which I do love. I love that model. It's like 20 years old now. And it's fucking amazing.
It's aged well. Well, not at all, really.
Yeah.
I absolutely cannot hear Eddie at all. I can hear Adam when he talks. But
Yeah, I can slightly hear Adam, and I've got the volume turned up about as much as I dare. About it coming back through. That's maximum volume right there.
Oh, I can hear him now.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Ow! Sorry, guys.
somewhere in the room we have some friends from
Jesus.
Friends from our friends at Weather Workshop, and they have got an amazing new thing that we're going to show you
Workshop.
right
How much
now.
is this going to be?
Grand for a statue.
I mean, it's good work. Like, they do
Once,
good stuff.
He
But
was known as Calistarius. Now, after conquering the Black Rage, he is
Blood Angel.
reborn as one of the most formidable psychers in the Imperium of Man. Standing upon the stairs of the Arx Angelicum, we present to you the chief
Sister.
librarian of the Blood Angels, the Lord of Death.
I didn't know his name was Calistarius.
you now been enlightened by the New Zealanders.
He is the sole member of the Blood Angels to conquer the Black Rage. Yet beneath their control lies a force capable of devastating.
It's nice. It will be insanely expensive. The end. The thing with the tanks that they've chosen to make, guys, is that what they're doing is they're directly putting themselves up against, because they look so much like them, historical tanks. And you could buy like that kind of thing from Warlord or one of these other companies that makes very cheap tanks. Even Tamiya do them cheaper. And you could just use that and put some guard in it. It's asking to be proxy. There's nothing about it that's unique. So, yeah.
Mephiston's resplendent artificer armor, richly adorned with Blood Angel's iconography, has been rendered in exquisite detail.
Don't care,
by
we
our
can see.
sculptors. His presence is further elevated through masterful, visceral paint applications.
I hate this
Every
bullshit. It's like watching
surface
QVC.
texture carefully realized to bring depth,
trying to
contrast, and
justify the price.
gravitas.
They are trying to
to this
justify the price.
defining portrait of the Lord of Death.
Oh, hand painted though.
Showing a model at
He is the
99,
figure
yeah,
of all
yeah,
in
it's
the
crazy,
Blood
isn't it?
Angels chapter. Make
Very
him a
nice,
figure
and
of
some
awe
people will
upon
buy it.
your
It'll be
shelf.
limited and that kind of stuff, but meh, don't care. I mean, our mate Mike has printed like massive statues of his 3D, his FDM 3D printer, and they look great.
Yeah, not always on purpose. He got the scale wrong. He fucked up the percentage when he printed off his
turtles.
His first turtle. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fucking massive. And he was like, fuck it, and just did the rest the same size.
Are they talking again? Is it silent? What's going on?
Oh, no,
This
there
is...
we go.
There we go.
Throughout the rest of this weekend,
QVC was
week
better.
and weekend, that statue you saw in the video is here. If you want to look at it in person, go and chat to Jules and like learn all about it. Pop down to where the Warhammer shop is, and you can like see it in the flesh. It is exquisite, so it's well worth a visit. While we're talking about licensed things, we have another officially licensed product I'm pretty excited about because they sent one for me to wear.
Oh, what is it, Adam?
Is it a Grognard?
It's a helmet. Told you.
It's all white skulls.
Yeah.
The new White
Fucking
Scar
no choice.
helmets. We've seen a couple of these helmets.
God, I didn't think they were that popular.
Joke that they cut and the volume goes. Oh my god.
I think they just fade them out whenever they change the video.
No, it's going to be different, different visual audio inputs, isn't it?
Fits my head. If anybody wondered, my head is colossal. It's like ridiculously big. And there's room in there. It's not on its.
It's nice, but there's a load of people that made this already and are doing it cheaper, and GW shut them down. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the Red Terror, I must say. I'm hoping that it doesn't look like a cartoon.
You can check these things out. There'll be links to it all on the Warhammer community.
I have to say again, guys,
Make sure
thank you
go
very
and have
much
a
for joining
look,
us
when
here.
we're done with the preview
Makes
and
it worth
shout
it.
all out. And yeah.
I believe that helmet is available to pre-order as of tonight as well.
I think so, yeah. So essentially, if you really like one of these things, you can get your order in straight away, both the Mephiston and the helmet. Now, we have other exciting news, which is still in the Dark Millennium, and this relates to something coming very soon to Warhammer Plus.
Oh, it's the Aeronautica thing.
This is Flight Commander Kai.
Oh, Daka.
Welcome to Figment Over.
Imperial Jihad.
Where did they come from?
So strange that they do a video based on that when they don't even make the game anymore.
Mm.
Oh wait, can you still get the book? I might still be able to get the rule book for it.
Don't know. I know you can't get any in the boxes. Seriously?
This is an all-new animation coming soon to Warhammer Plus.
We saw more of that in the original advert they showed.
What can you say?
Yeah, exactly that. So we knew this animation was on its way. We can tell you
True.
Modi. Morning Glory's losing it, is he?
It is about the pilots of the Imperial Navy. They are up against the...
He's been going since like 10 o'clock,
Quackquill
mad
Sandman,
bastard.
And it is effectively an
yeah.
aerial war of attrition across a frozen world.
all for
This
that
will
shit.
be a 3-part animation, much in the style of other Warhammer animations we've had in Warhammer Plus, one of which...
I'll be bringing you a review of Penitence soon.
Plus right now.
Won't wait for it all to be out. It's all done now. Yeah.
And it has a few scenes as well from the Eldar perspective as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So right now you can see
Yeah, they still sell the rule book for Aeronautica and they're still doing the bases.
Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's a fighter there, it's Nightwing, and then you've got...
Well, they're doing the models for
which
Legion,
will
don't they, so-
doing the bombing runs trying to take out Imperial forces.
Yeah.
And then on the other
The
side,
downside
you
is they
have
only do the Imperial stuff for
Thunderbolt
it.
pilots for the most part. There's quite a high attrition rate, I would say, for the Imperial Thunderbolt pilots.
Maybe don't get too attached.
Maybe don't get too attached to any of the characters. This is Kai. She is one of the Imperial pilots, piloting those Thunderbolts into the sorties against the Eldar planes.
Fantastic. And then one of the things, so I've watched the first episode, I really enjoyed it. I'm one of those people that grew up watching sort of those classic sort of air war movies, Iron Eagle.
It doesn't
Gun,
look good.
Battle,
I'm like,
this hits all of
the
right
design, the
buttons. There's a dogfight
rendering.
in the first episode, which is breathtaking.
It doesn't look good. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Their animation should be better than
This
this.
is the lead pilot, I suppose, of the Eldari forces. This is Idraneth, and the Eldar scenes in this show are from his perspective, so you get to see a little bit into the mind of the Eldar of the craft world. A very, very different
But I
perspective
genuinely
from
think
the
Warhammer Plus is
quite
only
hard
worth it if you
Eldar
want the model.
pilots that you
Otherwise, just no,
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
at
And
all.
it gives you an insight into a thing that you never normally see, right? The animations that appear on Warhammer Plus let us delve into corners of the sort of Warhammer universes.
I am somewhat underwhelmed, I have to
And that
say.
is coming in May this year, so only a few weeks.
Yeah, so if you want to watch it, make sure you've got a Warhammer Plus subscription, and then it'll be on the Warhammer
No, just
TV.
sharing my mic again.
Perfect. Oh, we are nowhere near done yet.
That's
We're
just-
still staying in the Warhammer 40,000.
The nice thing about it is it's hard to watch because of
but
what
we're
they're
gonna go and
doing.
take a look at Kill
Like they may
Team
as well
for
just
minute.
done a
Call sign Chester.
Oh, cool team, modelled up.
a reel of
The toughest thrown down
Imperial Guard.
recruits on the eastern fringe. We've fought Tyranids before,
Ooh, it's a new Tyranid kill team. Ah, it's going to be the Red Terror.
but they drop if you know where to shoot them. We thought we were ready.
yeah, you can see it behind them.
We're wrong.
It's a lot bigger than it used to be.
Not bad.
Spectre Squad.
That's like
Call sign
a
Chester.
small Trigon.
The toughest.
They've kept some of the design cues from the original metal model, which is nice.
We're back on air. So this is Kill Team Terror on Devlin, and we'd like to introduce you to the
I would be very happy
women
to get that
of
box.
Spectre Squad, which is a
That's
brand
nice.
new Kill Team for Kill Team.
God, look okay.
These
Normally I
are
don't care
elite
about it.
scout troops for the Astra Militarum.
Yeah, this is effectively a brand new kill team. This is a kind of stealthy, scouty kill team with lots of kind of fun mechanics.
I'm not sure why they didn't make them catechins, but for God's sake. Yeah, I mean, I would have made them catechins. They would have been perfect, but fair enough.
This reminds me of the Scorponok battle from Transformers. With the dudes in the desert.
Fun mechanics to keep yourself
Oh, right, yeah, from the first Transformers film. You're kidding. No, really?
Wow.
Fucking amateur hour, man.
Loads of people in the chat are just hitting F. I'm assuming that's a rating.
Jesus Christ. What an embarrassment.
Just for the good bit.
Yeah, I thought they'd looked nice. I don't know if you remember the old metal model, but they've borrowed quite a few design cues from that to apply to this. It's a nice upgrade. I like it. That box looks good, but it should have been catechins. I don't know why they didn't do catechins. It would have been so much better.
They said there's a sneaky stealth unit. And I'm like, I'm not sure if that applies to catechins. I mean, it would do. They've done most of their sneaking through.
Yeah,
the jungles.
they're like, you know, like you think of the Special Forces squad in Predator. That's basically what they are, and they're silent for the most part until bloody Dylan joins them and gives them away. Kevin, it is beyond an embarrassment at this point. Like,
The chat in the stream is just carnage.
hey Risky, how you doing, man? Yeah, it's I just a fucking joke. And this isn't the first time. This isn't the second time. So I'm trying to keep my voice down. Don't want to wake my missus up. She's going back to work tomorrow after like being off for ages for surgery, which is very good to me. I was like, look, you know, if you don't mind, I'm still going to do the preview and try to keep the voice down. But what a joke! Yeah, they look good, man. They actually look really, really nice models. But yeah, this is like, oh fuck me. We never had these problems when we did Battle for Armageddon. No, that's right. I mean, yeah, I did better than this kind of shit when I worked for GW the first time around. Whenever I did anything, and that's nice. They look good. They do look good. I do think they should be cat agents, but they look good. They are very nice plastic models. They will be overpriced. We all know they will be. But yeah, they look good. I would get this box set. This box set something I would get.
We got a video back. You know what? These guys could be cat chans. They've just got shirts on.
Yeah, wearing a bit too much armour, but yeah, maybe. See that, Margaret Wood. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been very. Greg's would do a better job, yeah.
Well, it's a Vox relay beacon. That's +1 model for the box count.
Oh, for God's sake! Yeah, you're right as well. Yeah, we're gonna soldier through this somehow. I think I've had too much monster to go to sleep now, but Jesus, I mean, GW watched.
We're going around 20 minutes to go.
I just don't understand how they can do this. I mean, I'm just going to put the chat on real quickly.
You're not missing much. It's just people caning them.
But they actually have a reason to do this. They actually have a reason to do it. Look, I mean, just... It was funny when it happened in November, now it's just pathetic, yeah. Yeah, no, I totally agree. For once the chat are spot on. Oh well, hang on, how do I... Oh, that's how I get a chat to go away. That's it. Yeah, no, the Red Terror looks really nice. They've taken the design cues from it. It's got a bit too much. I don't need all the rubble and the scenery and the, you know... Oh, that's that. You remember the rumour engine of the guy's feet? That's that. So I don't need that. I don't need it smacking the statue off of the, you know, off the thing and all that kind of stuff. I don't need any of that, but it's a nice model. Yeah, I like it. It looks good. It does look good. It's decent job they've done on that, I think. I mean, bloody expensive, mind you. How much is a Trigon now? 70 quid? It's going to be at least that.
Surely not.
But it looks good. It looks good.
Quid for a model that old.
Well, the new Nightbringer was 70 quid. So yeah, I don't know why they've done the rubble. So pointless. So pointless. Yeah, Gaunt's Ghost would have been a good call, wouldn't it? Fire everyone at GW and start again. That's one way to do it. I've got to tell you, if I was working there, I mean, they'd hate me. They would hate me because I just would not be. I would not be able to shut up with this kind of shit. And I know they've probably got people like, oh yeah, great, oh yeah, oh no, it's fine, no, it was all right, boss, don't worry. I'll be like, no, this is a fucking shit show, and you should all be embarrassed. And none of you should go home until you manage to get this shit sorted out. Fucking joke. You know that scene with Tom Hardy in fucking Legends. Wankers, waste of my time, fucking embarrassing. I'd be like that all the time, which makes me miss Devil and Mud. God, that paint was good. Didn't taste good though. But yeah, the guard looked nice. The Red Terror looks great. But what are you doing? What are you doing?
Interesting sized box. I know it's only a mock-up, but it looks rather thin.
It's about the same as the Nightbringer one. There's no terrain in it, just the models. So you think like it's like what, 2 sprues for the guard? So that's just like 1 layer, and then 1 big sprue for the
Nemesis operatives. Oh, they're putting in
boss fights. It's basically boss fights.
Nice. I like that.
Okay, so they're saying you can do different big things, which is cool. That's a good idea for Kill Team. I like it. Yeah, you'll have to cut the rubble off. If you look at the statue that's been knocked off, it's attached to the tail. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Kevin. It is echo chambers. I've been in so many companies where it's that way, and they're just like, oh yeah, boss, it's fine, it's fine.
Oh, there's the
Oh, the
Zote.
Zote's back. I got one from Blackstone Fortress. I'm all good.
I was well, actually.
And yeah, the thing is, anybody who says anything negative will be in trouble. That's how it works in these companies. So me, in the morning, I would walk in and I'd be like, oh man, what a fucking shit show that was. What are you doing? It's an absolute joke. And they'd be like, oh no, you're just negative. I'd be like, no, I'm just fucking honest. This isn't good enough. Yeah, I've got the amber as well.
I missed that one.
I think mine's painted. I might have I got a spare? No, I think I sold it. I think I sold the spare. So I got all this. This was all in Blackstone Fortress. So I got it all for that.
That's a whole bunch of great and exciting things for Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team. We're going to take a slight diversion away from the 41st millennium and go back
Heresy
about
time.
10,000 years now. And have a look at some upcoming releases which you've got planned for.
I'm sorry about the volume, guys. I'm doing what I can, but this is just fuck me.
There's not much you can really do about it. You can't really predict incompetence.
That's what, yeah. I mean,
There we go. So there we are. Warhammer the
Come on,
Horus
what we got?
Heresy. And this is a new variant.
Oh, a
coming
Land
soon
Raider.
to the classic Spartan tank. This is the Spartan Prometheus assault tank.
This is basically the tank if you really
haven't we already got that?
basically put as many heavy bolters as it's possible.
It's basically a Spartan with
Yeah, absolutely. It's a
the
classic
super heavy bolt responses.
variant.
But wouldn't Prometheus like
Heavy bolter mounts that you can see
suggest
Be
fire?
also includes
You
laser
think so?
destroyers, which is one of my favourite ways of blowing up enemy tanks. Here you can see some detail. They're one on the right hand
Yeah, the problem was, Kevin, that you'd have people who could do anything. They could be as bad as their job and slack off as much as they, but provided they were like, oh yeah, boss, yeah, I love it, yeah, fucking great. They would keep their job, and you'd get in trouble for being great at your job, but being honest because you wanted things to be better. I should give it las guns instead. Artex, 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 Artex.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this isn't the only thing that's coming for the Horus Heresy. There's also reinforcements due.
I knew they were coming before long. Nice. Yeah, that's good.
I hope so, because previously they were like 70 quid for 3. It was
Yeah.
horrific.
To be fair, these are probably still going to be about 50 quid for free.
Are basically like the brawlers and brutes of the Solar Auxilia. If you have a Solar Auxiliary army, you will know that mostly on the battlefield.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, not bad. Look at his face.
You are outclassed basically by space
That was a box of 4.
Box of 4, that's interesting. Not a lot of variation between the poses. I won't be using the faces, that's for sure. But they're alright. Yeah, they're okay.
units that can run in and with sheer brute force alone go toe to toe with some of the gene enhanced superhumans.
Although, to be honest, with that lack of detail, it won't be long before somebody does a 3D print of that.
They're also getting some additional fire
They were getting some more Solar Auxilia as well.
They've got a variety of weapons.
Oh, more rapiers.
More rapiers, cool.
Heavier weapons coming to bolster the Solar Auxilia.
Yeah, Ruski, I mean, like back in the day, we just, I think we had a bit more pride.
Tackle enemies you can't see, right? So right now on the screen, oh, there we go. So this
That's
is
the mole
the
mortar.
shooting down variant.
We had less to work with and did better.
You can see that guy's clutching canisters that are equipped with driller-tipped shells for going underground and coming up inside bunkers and trench lines. And you've also got the bombard, which is for loosing off multiple shots and raining hell down upon the enemy.
Yeah, both of these really cool different ways to shoot the enemy from far away, whether they're underground or over.
If they're underground or overground, have they got a wombling free?
It does look like it is, it's, yeah, like a... Again, nothing there that a 3D modeler can... Yeah, AI generated models, yeah. Nothing there that a 3D modeler can knock up in 2 seconds flat, that's the thing.
They just scaled up versions of the Imperialis stuff.
Oh, were these an Imperialis? I didn't think they were.
So here
Yep.
we go. The classic heavy bolter setup that you might expect to see on a rapier platform.
It is a good day for fans of heavy bolters.
Yeah, they are living large. This
Ooh,
thing
rapiers,
became
though.
so useful to
I
the
don't think they've got heavy bolter rapier in Imperialis.
battles of the Great Crusade.
No, I didn't think they had these in Imperialis at all, to be honest, but... It was a career back then, you had a reputation to uphold. Yeah, that, and it just seemed like everybody who was there wanted to be there because they wanted to make the hobby better, And the reason I wanted to make the hobby better was to get more people into it because it was cool. I remember the first time round, that's what it was. It was like, we want to make the best models in the world and we want people to play with them. The second time I went in to work for Games Workshop, it was like they had 3 pillars and one of them was just like, make money. And I was just like, no, that's not right. I mean, I understand business needs to make money, but at least pretend that you care about what you make.
Oh, Talon. Get a Talon journal.
The Battle of Talon, Part 1. There may be more on the way. Talon, of course, is the most famous tank battle of the
The Horus Heresy Talon books were good, man. Very good. There's some brutal stuff going on in those books.
Probably should read it.
Yeah, they're very good. The Talon, the two, yeah, very. Well, if your commentary, not too fussed about the. Well, good. I'm glad we can entertain a little bit at least.
Was that it for Heresy? That was it.
No, they said they might come back to it at the end of the show.
On your screen right now, you can see
Oh, what the? Oh my god! So that's the other silhouette.
from the Lumineth Realm Lords.
Yeah, so this is a really fun
Yeah, there it is. You can see the thingy.
loads of different abilities. You've got some great combat units in there.
No,
Thingy,
they look
like Header.
the thingy. Yeah, the thingy. You can see the ribbons from the silhouette. No, they look awful. I'm sorry. Underworld has lost it for me big time. Unfortunately, I used to love Underworlds. Used to love getting them and painting it, but they really didn't look good. Hello, Guiliara Lugia. I'm sorry I fucked your name up. Yeah, as you said, well, wait and see just what it is. I mean, some of the stuff's been really nice. Really nice.
Kind of like a fox, dog, cat thing.
Sometimes they release something I'm like, oh, that's really, really cool.
There's an interesting mechanic with this.
Sometimes I release stuff like this and I'm like, no.
Warriors, they fight based on sort of the feeling the skeins of wind and on the air, and that helps them locate the enemy.
This is the girls' war band.
Matthew, you can't say that. Sorry, we've got Tony Cottrell guesting for us tonight.
Yeah. I mean, look, they've got a fancy fox. And it's all flowy and nice. It's all nice and elegant stuff.
Yeah, they don't really work for me. But I mean, I'll be honest, the Lumineth don't work for me as a war band, as the aesthetic for the Lumineth. Just they're not for me. So I get that, I understand that, and that's fine. You know, it's not a problem at all. They're okay. They're just not for me. I don't like the one with the glasses on. That looks terrible. I'm sorry.
These models will be coming soon to Warhammer Underworlds, and are an exciting thing to maybe add up, change up the meta.
But again, 30 quid. You'll pay 30 quid for that box, and there's no deck of cards in there. You have to pay for the deck of cards separately. Yeah, the Chaos Dwarf sucked.
Staunch fan of Middle-earth. Let's go and let's look at some things coming out for the Middle-earth strategy battle game.
War of the Rohirrim. They're still trying to plug that film. You know what? I've not even bothered watching that film yet because I heard how bad it was.
Inspired by the
Fucking awful.
the War of the Rohirrim movie, the animated film that we saw at the cinema a few years ago.
Yeah, they look alright. They look nice.
Seeing these guys making it onto the tabletop. We've already got
Yeah.
the Hill Tribesmen.
Solid. I like it. Yeah.
So this gives you
I love the Middle Earth stuff. I really do. I think it's all really, really nice stuff. I really like the starter set.
there's an additional option contained within this kit, which will be very useful for your horse. If you look at the right-hand side of the screen, this
These
guy
don't
is a
look cartoony. They look awesome.
essentially allows you to build
It's such a stark difference.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
the two towers in the Lord of the
It's like these are models for grown-ups. The other ones are not.
Saruman and the Wild Men.
Cuts his hand. You can see where he's cut his hand. Who do you serve? Saruman.
Not soap and water, that's for sure.
No, definitely not. Yeah, the Chaos Dwarfs. I was disappointed by the Chaos Dwarfs, very much so. I hoped against hope, guys, that they were going to be an old world army, and therefore they would retain all of those aesthetics. And they unfortunately Age of Sigmar'd them, which was a bit of a shame for me. But these look nice.
Fighting against, well, the Hill Tribesmen's traditional enemy is obviously.
There's 3 of them in plastic.
First of all, we have new Warriors of Rohan Commanders.
Okay, so yeah.
Command set that features
I mean, that starter set for War of the Rohirrim, I was very tempted by. I really was. It's just unfortunately, like, my missus has no interest in Lord of the Rings at all. She actually hates the films. So, yeah, I know she's strange, but yeah, it's fair enough. She has other things that make up for it. But these are nice. These are nice. They're not over the top. They're not overly flashy. They're just good models. And I think like GW just kind of forget that sometimes. I mean, they just look good. Different heads, you know. Yeah, they're nice.
They are appropriately good.
You know, and if this is 25 or 30 quid for a box, you're like, well, they were tenner each, it's still quite expensive, but at least it's not 30 quid for one fucking character. And again, apologies for volume, trying to keep it down. We don't want to get murdered by our wives. It's that simple.
Is a redo of the now quarter-century-old Riders of Rohan.
Oh, nice. The Dawn Charge. Yeah, big nod and knob. I mean, it's the I got told that basically all the noobs now work in like the 40k and Age of Sigmar departments. All the veterans moved over to Middle Earth and Specialist Games. That simple. Because I was looking to get back into GW for a long time. It's one of the reasons I moved to Nottingham was because I love this industry. I've got experience in working in this industry, and I feel I can offer a lot to the right company. I just don't think that company is GW anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, he's lovely. He's really do look lovely. I think that the Lord of the Rings, and it's really weird because for ages we were like, well, I know, there's no films coming out. Why don't they just let go of the license? But I think even though the films have dropped off a lot, and obviously bear in mind we have got more Peter Jackson films coming out that are going to put a lot more focus on Lord of the Rings. I think GW have done a decent job with the license and keeping it going for, you know, as long as they have.
It's 25th anniversary now as well, isn't it?
They're lovely models. Lovely models. Look at it. Just look at the dynamism. Look at, you know, the movement. It's a completely different set of sculptors. Completely different set of sculptors. I guarantee it.
More experienced sculptors, I think, just going by the faces.
Yeah, that too.
AOS now.
Age of Sigmar for you guys. Let's have a look.
Our enemies think us weak. We will dissuade them of that notion. We shall not cower
It's
behind
the
our
Sigmar
walls.
stuff.
We
Cities of Sigmar.
are the wall.
With giants?
Just look at the face there. It's,
Reclaim the
oh.
lost realms. Our enemies will break upon our shields. And by courage and steel, we will drive them back to whatever foul pit once spawned them.
So it's a big old Cities of Sigmar release.
Our enemies think us weak.
Oh god, the fucking retards.
This is a fantastic addition to the Cities of Sigmar.
Oh.
We saw them briefly on the screen. Let's delve into them in some more detail.
No, not for me. They look like a mismatch. They all kind of look like a bit of a kick bash, unfortunately, for me.
They come with great combat stats, they come with shooting abilities, they've got grenades, there's a flamethrower in the unit, there's a blunderbuss in the unit. They are just a really...
No, sorry, not for me, that one. I don't know what you guys think. Oh, somebody's happy. Somebody's happy.
Oh, it's a fat one.
The sturdiest, the biggest, toughest warriors from amongst their number, and they've trained them to be the grenadiers. These are the preachers. You know, when you...
I mean, I do like the fact that they've gone back to kind of a little bit of the old world or you know, fantasy battle aesthetic. They're not as Age of Sigmar-y as some stuff has been, but I'm just not sure they've got any visual identity, and they just look a little bit... It's all very brightly coloured, and the way I always saw it, like back in those kind of feudal days, you couldn't afford bright colours unless you were a noble, you know.
All those dice are expensive.
I mean, they're not bad, don't get me wrong. I think they're okay models. The giants I wasn't so sure about. We'll see those in a second. They look rough. No, I don't like those at all. No, they suck.
The infantry equivalent, they are the best defensive unit effectively in the Cities of Sigmar. They can take a charge incredibly well.
I don't mind knights so much.
Effectively an iconic hero for the Cities of Sigmar.
It looks like it's trying to be that rook thing. I really like that rook thing. The steel rook was it called? I think. That looked really cool.
It might be part of that unit.
Rook knight or something. This doesn't match up to it.
If you get a kick out of like unusual armor types, they've got like my favorite helmet of all time is the completely anachronistic Flies bar boot, which you've got here. Sort of helm skull.
But they are wonderfully diverse. It looked to be lots of women involved, so I'm sure they meet the quota. It doesn't matter to me if I don't like the models, and I'm not too sure on these. Yeah, I don't know, a bit cartoony. I mean, yeah, but bright colours were on heraldry and things like that, but generally you could only afford the bright colours if you were amongst the... Oh, that's not bad.
He's the survivor of Ambilgard, there we go. And he's kind of like a ranger archetype, right?
That's quite a nice model, I think. What do you think of that one, guys? I think that one's nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Looks like Elrond.
Heir of the Kraken. Kraken? Really? Doesn't look very watery to me.
It's got like a little buckler shield. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. More of that would be nice.
Fantastic. And he's still not the only hero that we saw. Next up is the Malish Forge Priest. A classic take.
No, again, it's just...
The left one, yeah. The right one, what have you done?
Here he is, his priest with an enormous hand.
I mean, I don't know if the heavy metal team's rushed these days or what. I genuinely don't know. It might be a lot of stuff. But the details are very flat. Nothing really sticks out. But I like that, the dude with the cat, the dude with the cougar, lol, I quite liked. All this is in the spearhead. Is it? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. There was also a trio of wizards that we saw like teased in that. First up is Action.
It's got our favourite flames.
This is your
Yeah.
wizard has some really interesting rules in the game. Essentially, once she targets a unit with a spell, gains a characteristic which essentially means that it's incandescent. Yeah, it's starting
No, again, some of the details are a bit too big. There's some cool ideas there. It just doesn't seem to carry through as a finished model for me. And I do hate fire effects on models. That's true. Really do. Like, that gets snipped off straight away. Straight away.
nearly the craziest looking wizard in this update. Exactly. Next up, we'd like to introduce you to the Amethyst
What the fuck?
Uh...
A wizard who uses the power of Shaiish, the power of death. You can see them replete with...
Please tell me there's one that doesn't have a city bell head.
They have a scythe, there's loads of skulls, they have a weird... They have a bell on their...
I'm not feeling it. I just, yeah, I don't know.
Hit the bell at regular intervals, and there's even a version where you can
You want that one?
lift up the visor, and that's what
No.
it looks like. You get hit in the
Not for me. But this is the kind of thing that I would have expected to see in something like Darkwater, you see.
Yeah.
And we didn't get that. Oh, the front opens up. Okay, that's interesting.
The hourglass in the side, just everything about this.
Just give it a damn hood instead.
It's got a little bit of personality and soul about it, but I mean, it's not for me. Oof.
What is that?
It's a chimera. It's got a snake's tail, two heads.
Two heads.
Yeah, one's a sheep's head and one's
We've got a ram and a
yeah.
and a
No,
cockatree.
I don't like that. Can anybody? Yes, Mouth of Sauron. Yes, from Shadow Mordor. Well done, Josh. Yeah, I think you're right. What's the things on these ones, guys? I don't like this at all. I don't like this. This is.
I'm not sure what to make of it. It's very Ray Harryhausen, which I like, but
Souls like game, Lords of the Fallen. Yeah, I get what you hear as well. Yeah. The snake looks like taking it off of what's the character they did? The Egyptian character of the snake. Can't remember her name now. Not too sure about that one, guys.
Now, we also saw in this the Gate Gargants, which are
Yeah, these.
fantastic new.
please don't call them gargants. I remember Gargants. They don't look like that.
City Sigmar fight, right? They advance like a moving castle.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So the walls of
You see, I don't want to be completely negative. I don't like being completely negative about things. I'll always find the fault in things. That's the autism. I can't help that.
It's called standards, bro.
But you know, I will try and find some positives.
and your gallants and your steel helms charge out.
I don't understand
This is just a really weird, fun
this.
the Water Realms. They fight very well as well. Those are Gargant level step lines in combat, and on the back of them
It's
cannon, which can make an expert immunist range. So really character.
I just feel that in old Warhammer you wouldn't have this. Yeah, and that's fine, Agro Luga. I mean, like, you know, tastes don't have to match. This is why, you know, one of the reasons why Warhammer is so varied. I prefer the heresy aesthetic to anything else, certainly. And I love some of the old world stuff as well. I mean, I love the Marauders that came out. I thought they were absolutely brilliant. I'm not feeling these. I feel like there's a kind of there's a ludicrousness inherent to Warhammer that is very difficult to get right. And something like Mordheim got it very right. And they try to do it again since, and it doesn't quite... They never seem... The people who manage to get that right and get that quirkiness and that kind of John Blanche surrealist element to the miniatures just seems to be no longer there. And they do come across looking a little bit soulless these days, a little bit caddy, as Kevin certainly said. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, second Chaos Monster has turned into a goodie mount. You see, I liked these models. This is a Regiment of Renown. I've got the two Von, whatever they're called in the middle. I love those models. I love those models. I think they're really nice. And I actually think the dog models on that lot was okay as well. So for me, this box set, this is nice. It will be overpriced, but I like it. You know, these don't... You know, they all look suitably sort of feudal, and I'm not massive on the helmets, obviously, but, you know, I like those. But we do all have different aesthetics at the end of the day, and that's absolutely fine. You know, we're not all going to like the same stuff. That's just a fact.
Someone in the chat just said every model is a Necromunda model.
Aye, we persist in an age
Okay, what have we
of
got?
monsters. And there are
Old
foes
World?
that faith and valor alone
Old World
can
wasn't on the list.
For such enemies,
It's more Cities of Sigmar stuff. Ah, so this is the thing from the silhouette that we saw, that we thought might be Abaddon. You see the thing that we thought was a top knot at the top.
Iron World march with us, with cannon and flame. We will drive back the enemies of Sigmar. With such engines of war at our side.
Well, I
how
didn't
can
expect
mere
to see
monsters
Howl's Moving
stand
Castle.
against us?
Yes, yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's thinking that. And it is Howl's Moving Castle, and I
Here we have the crowd has gone wild in the room.
don't
Here we
like
have
it.
a fantastic new centerpiece model for the Cities of Sigmar armies.
But it's something else that GW can charge £100 for, so, you know. Oh, the Hussites. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
It is such a cool edition. I think people who collect Cities of Sigmar have basically
Someone went, this is a great Orc Stomper.
It would make a great Orc Stomper, actually.
It is finally here in glorious plastic, and it is well worth waiting for. There's so much to talk about in this kit.
Yeah, we've seen this hinted at in some of the artwork.
Someone in the chat went, how are they manufacturing this thing? And I'm like, what, you mean the model? Or you mean the thing? Because I think the answer's the same. In bit.
Essentially, it is a walking fortress equipped with two massive cannons. It's got point defense guns. It's powered by a Duardin forged boiler you can see on the left. This is everything.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that one. Yeah, the city. It was called Mortal Engines, I think.
No, so that was the film. With the
Yeah,
Cities of
it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that good, but it's based on a series of books.
One of the cool things about it is that when you shoot it, you get to choose a different type of ammunition each time you fire. So if you're shooting at something that's got a ward save, something that's
Yeah, all the different countries, like massive cities rolling all over the place.
unit, you've got different abilities based on what you shoot at. It is a monster
Wasn't London?
Yeah, it's Howl's
Calling,
Moving Castle, very much so. Yeah.
ranged war machine in the game.
Absolutely. And it's not the only cog fort that this kit makes. We also have the option for the This is a different proposition entirely.
Okay.
Equipped with a Realm Scorcher cannon. It is an enormous flamethrower.
Yeah, it does a ridiculous amount of damage.
Transport, I
It kicks out
presume?
66 shots when it fires, which is phenomenally good for Age of Sigmar. The other thing that's got in its belly, instead of a cannon, you effectively have a drawbridge and sally port. You can transport a unit inside the comfort and then charge out of the front of it into combat. So once you've broken the back of the enemy forces with your shooting, you can then charge into these...
You see, I mean, like, it's the kind of thing I mean, I know the dwarfs are in there, so it kind of makes sense, I suppose, but it's, I don't know.
Let's look at some of the details of these kits.
It's a bit weird.
So here you can see some of the things.
The thing is, when you have mobile fortifications like this, how are the enemies supposed to handle it?
Yeah, yeah.
The interior looks like if you lift off that roof.
It's got a lot of nice details on it, but I just don't know that it really does look like a house moving castle. If Age of Sigmar dies, it's with 5th edition. It's a long way away. What, 2 years away? Have to wait and see. I would like to see the Age of Sigmar turn into a planet. I don't like the realms idea. I think it's very hard to get a feeling of where you are and have any real identity in a world, and if you don't have a set geography. But I've done a video about that. It's interesting. This model, I mean, it's going to set you back 120 quid all day long, but it's I mean, it's out there. It's definitely a bit weird and wonderful.
Imaginative.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some other cool stuff that we can tell you about Cogforts as well. If you can jump to the next slide.
So this is the first thing is you might like to include a Cogfort in your Cities of Sigma army, but what if you just really like the Cogforts?
That's a great question, Adam. You can have an army of renown that is entirely made up of Cogforts.
Of course you can. 125 quid each. GW would love you to buy 4 of them.
Exactly. Ah, this is AOS Knights.
It's pretty much exactly what it is, isn't it?
But just probably a bit slower. If I saw one of those things going 12 inches across the board, I'd probably be like, what the fuck? How's that move? Quick.
I just know full well that this would never appear in the old world. And because I prefer the old world aesthetic, I just rally against it a little bit. I don't hate this. It's not quite for me, but I don't hate it. I like some of the ideas behind it. I think it's got some thought, and you know, it's got some design language that fits in with what the Cities of Sigmar is.
Some thought.
Ah, yeah. See what you did there. Oh, right, so anybody can have one. Well, yeah, that's the next thing that comes out, isn't it? Now anybody can buy our really expensive model.
Yeah, cheaper. Basically, we made any excuse so that anybody can buy this new, very expensive model. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not for me, but you can see it's in a knight-sized box. It's going to cool. It's going to cost the same as a knight. That's how much it's going to be, I think. So Seems legit.
they have just basically put knights in Age of Sigmar. Quite like the cover though. Cover's quite nice.
I had to get the woman on the front.
Oh right, okay. Spearhead starter box.
This is City of Ash, and it includes 2 forces.
Gaven.
I feel like the room has picked up on one. I'll very briefly explain.
Skaven Assassins.
Get your hands on the Grenadiers, the Gallants, the Mallet's Forge Priest, and Mr. Creel is inside this box. Let's talk about the other things we can see on the screen.
Yeah, up against him is a long-anticipated
Eshin.
expansion for the forces of Clans Eshin. The last time we had a sizable release for Clans Eshin was Wartime. Half my life ago. Yeah, a really long
Yeah, they look nice. I like those.
well overdue for some
I like those. I think they look good.
phenomenally cool. So let's go through what you've got. You get some Night Runners.
They're like the lowest rung in the Clans Eshin.
They are the bottom rung of your Clans Eshin, but still very useful little sneaky scouter unit to run around, throw in
I did like most of the new Skaven range that came out. I didn't like all of it. I didn't like all of the Skaven Tide box set. I like most of it, but not all of it.
Runners are the kind of mid-tier, I suppose, of the clan session. They are
Make a decent Blood Bowl team, that would.
runners that they've graduated to Gunter runners. There's some really
Yeah, you're not
cool,
wrong.
fun little models in this. You've got some with poison weapons, some with the classic kind of double blade.
Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, I have no complaints here. I think these look good.
Got that slightly longer, shadowy cloak on them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously,
I'm afraid the girl bosses are here to stay, Kevin. That's a thing.
follow the Skaven in Warhammer Age of Sigmar. This is a Deathmaster.
You get girl rats.
You've seen it before. Would you like
In
to
this,
see
I mean,
another
obviously you get them in general.
Yeah. Well, again, like
Deathmaster Crixie?
Genius to the Cult in the old days, the female Skaven
The most notorious of all the Deathmasters currently working in
were breeders.
confident in his abilities as an
You just can't have that anymore.
entity public, which is almost unheard of for a Deathmaster. He has slain many rivals and many enemy heroes. In game terms, he is an absolute blender of a character.
Bit over the top, but yeah, it's not bad.
Attacks something like a ludicrous number of attacks.
13 attacks.
It's 13. I hope
Well, Council of 13 makes sense.
very, very good, as you would imagine, at killing enemy heroes, but such a good character, he can basically blend through almost any small unit.
Yeah, it's a bit over the top. I don't think it needs the arm blades and all that kind of stuff, but I kind of get what they're going for. I don't like the cloak, but he's all right. He reminds me of that. Yeah, Skaven are a good fit. He reminds me of that bloody Raven Guard character that I didn't like.
Yeah, so this box set sits
Aetheon Shan with all the ribbons and stuff.
Emberguard was the location of the Warhammer
I think I blocked him from my mind.
that animation is effectively the sequel to this box set. Emberguard was a quite prosperous city of Sigmar. It is now basically in ruins after the events of the Skaven Tide. But one of the things you get in the box is lots of these cool ruined buildings. You also get a bunch of very cool scattered terrain as well. So
Wasn't Emberguard the new Underworlds thing?
the box will also
Sounds familiar.
if you just like the idea of a battlefield.
It's not a lot of terrain, let's be honest.
No. It's what, 2 bits?
Within Spearhead City of Ash, so you've got all of the models, the terrain, the cards and things you need to start playing.
I mean, I hear Spearhead's a good game.
It's a great way
Q&A for chat. What, besides Skaven, has GW Borrow produced that wasn't some kind of minor, medium or major borrow from other settings or IP? Lord of the Rings not included.
And two really, really cool anticipated armies as well. Like Eshin, players have been looking forward to this for a really long time. New Cities of Sigmar stuff, this is a great way to pick up a few of those new units as well. So whether you kind of keep it all for yourself or split it with a friend, this is a great one.
Maybe something like the Caradon Overlords, Matt? I mean, they're just steampunk dwarfs, but
Oh, no.
It was-
Not squat.
it was a new idea.
We are still not done. We are going to return back.
Oh,
Genius of the Cults was a long time ago, though.
yeah.
We have a really exciting video to show you.
I do hear Spearhead's good.
Let's go back to 40K.
Here we go.
We've got here. We haven't got long left. Of an hour, I reckon.
No, they said it was a two-hour preview.
I'm not sure how they can fit another 40 minutes in.
Well, that's a Blood Angel.
Armageddon,
So this is your 11th box.
the war world. Its soil is worthless, salted by the blood and sweat of generations.
And don't forget, everything you see here will be in the box.
This really reminds me of the intro of Dawn of War
It rises from the dust
in style.
and echoes in the sky, a promise, a cacophony of endings.
In fact, it's got Ultramarines in it. I think maybe it is doing War 4. Ooh, what's that? Nah, this is the 11th start box.
It's a decent video. It's better than the last one.
Sanguinius' sons, angels of death. We belong here.
Nice to make one.
Our veins burn with his wrath. Our twin hearts hammer with his rage. War
Is that an emergency
all that
or
we
just a
know.
standard chaplain?
I think it's a standard chaplain.
Oh, big boy.
This world must hold. There can be no retreat. There can be no mercy. There can be no peace. There is only war.
Okay. Is a decent animation. It's better than the last one of the Ultramarines and the Tyranids.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But it's not quite as good as the 9th edition one with the Sororitas.
No.
Warhammer 40,000.
There's something to pick again, pick apart later,
Like what you saw?
scene by scene.
Let's
But
talk
everything
about
you
the
saw there
game.
will be in the box, just like all the other ones.
Yeah, we saw some very, very cool stuff in there. Obviously, there's some Blood Angels in there. There's some Orcs. We're going back to Armageddon. Very cool location.
Again.
Some units we've maybe not seen before.
Again, yeah.
That new big Orc Walker. I don't think we'd ever seen one of those.
Yeah, absolutely. And a classic returning unit, slightly redesigned in a land speeder, but like very familiar for those classic land speeder fans.
That looked a little bit like Vanguard veterans to me as well.
Absolutely so.
Maybe.
Yeah. So there's a lot to like in that trailer. My favourite moment was, I think for many people might agree, when the chaplain really gets in amongst it.
I think my favourite moment is when the Orc Psyker just kind of vomited.
And then he takes a Crozius to the face.
You get his fun.
Love it. So
Normally it's just a trailer, but I'll have to wait and see.
Warhammer 40,000. We're really excited to talk to you about that for a few minutes now.
Zero hope for a new edition being any good.
No, not if it's just a bolt. Not if it's just a bolt onto 10th.
Okay.
First up, it's new Warhammer 40,000. Let's talk about the game. Eddie, what can you tell us?
Yeah, so a new edition of Warhammer 40,000.
Like Monty Python.
Obviously,
Speak
we have
up.
a new engine to drive this edition. That means loads of changes to all sorts of aspects of the game. We're going to talk about some of those in a little bit. We're going to give you an idea about some of the things that might be changing and what it
Please
means
change all of it
in
then.
your game. But it means so much more than just the rules. It also means new cool stuff about the lore and the universe. You got a little bit of a hint of it there. We are going back to Armageddon, which is obviously one of the most important and pivotal and, I guess, coolest locations.
It's just such an iconic setting for Warhammer 40,000, and we've set it up really in an interesting way with the return of Yarrick. We're going to continue telling stories here and in other exciting places of the galaxy.
And you got a bit of a sense of what might be happening in that cinematic as well. We are setting up in the return of Yarrick what happens before the events of this new edition. Effectively, you have the Imperial forces, the human forces of Armageddon are bracing for this enormous wave of orcs that is bearing down on them. Wastacker is in the lead of that, but Gazgul and his legions are not far behind. They signal for help, and the help comes in the form of an enormous new Space Marine crusade, which is composed of all sorts of different chapters. The Blood Angels are obviously there, but you also have lots of other ones. The Ultramarines. Ultramarines are there as well as things like Templars, Salamanders, the White Scars are there, all the classics.
So it's a classic Space Marine crusade.
So it's basically the Battle for Armageddon again, because we've had that before.
And if you know anything about orcs, you know that the chance of a fight being bigger just brings...
The problem here is that what happens is GW starts becoming the same IP as Star Wars, where it can only refer to itself and not do anything new.
show you what the launch box looks
Oh,
like.
there you go.
This is Warhammer
A lunchbox.
40,000 Armageddon. It is a new launch box for a new edition. You can see in that artwork something quite nostalgic is happening. Anybody old enough in the room might be getting the same feeling in their heart as me. This really reminds me of my youth. Here you can see we're going to do an interesting thing with the graphic. It's a lot like the second edition
Yeah,
of
but it's not
40K
gonna play
to
like
look
it
at,
though, is it?
but realised in fantastic, like new artwork.
Yeah, there's some lovely little touches there that kind of nod to this original piece of artwork. Things like the heavy support Space Marine in the bottom right-hand corner, the placements of the
We support Space Marine. Devastator.
character, and some of the things that are happening in the background. That piece
Nobody's got a banner, which sucks.
one of the earlier wars for Armageddon. We are going back there with a vengeance.
This is at least the 5th time we've gone back to Armageddon.
A couple of things to say about this box as well. We're going to tell you a little bit more about some of the things that might be in this box today. We're not going to tell you everything. Some of that will be coming later. But this is an enormous
if one of the smarter high-ups at Games Workshop go, oh, 11th has 2 1s in it, make the artwork look like the other one, which is 1+1.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah.
Yeah, so right now in Warhammer 40,000, you have the idea of
Oh
narrative
no.
play, the idea of match play, and what that's kind of meant is that we kind of have two pools of people, and never the twain shall meet, who play Warhammer 40,000. And what we think actually is that every game of Warhammer 40,000 should feel like a rich and immersive narrative.
So the opposite of what we wanted, basically, where we wanted 2 rule sets.
Every game should feel balanced,
Now we've got rule because it's already out of date. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's convoluted. I mean, I can't believe they're still selling the 10th edition rulebook. It's such a fucking swizz. Sorry, I'm getting really tired.
Some people may want to play with their mates. Well, your codex still works, so they can't be changing the core rule set that much.
No.
So this is a really important point. In some editions of Warhammer 40,000 in the past, we have seen what's sometimes referred to as like a re-indexing of the edition. That isn't happening this time round. If you have a codex at home today on your shelf, that will continue to work until that codex is eventually replaced with the normal course of releases. That also applies to the campaign books that are being released. So if you picked up the 500 Worlds or Maelstrom,
I wonder if the rules will be as tight as the sound on this presentation.
Oh God, yeah.
If you want new ways to use the models you've got in your collection or an excuse to get new models, there's going to be loads of new detachments coming. 70 new detachments.
17.
Oh, for God's sake.
Right on the first day of the new edition, there will be over 70 new detachments for Warhammer 40,000 for loads of different armies. Immediately shake up the way that you play.
I'll say it now. I don't like detachments. I don't like detachments. I want to be able to build my army properly.
that maybe haven't had a chance to shine in the current edition and let you play in ways that you've never been able to put a force together before.
Yeah, it's really exciting and a really novel and interesting thing for players to sink their teeth into, right? Your codex is existent already, but there's going to be a new thing for you to get to grips with right away.
Yeah, and the detachments actually work in a slightly different way to the current detachments as well. You can continue to use your current detachments, but there will also be a different
Lord
way
of
you
Skulls is an interesting one to show.
the advantages of detachments, the new ones that are coming and the ones we'll see in the future, is that the detachment system is now modular. So, for example, if you have an army that contains Terminators and bikes, like me, like you, and you wanted, oh, I want some special rules for my bikes, but I also like some special rules for my Terminators, you can now take 2 smaller detachments and combine them together to create an army that works exactly as you would imagine your army should work on the tabletop.
Absolutely. This is going to really shake things up, right?
I'm sure some of those aren't going to be broken combinations at all.
Loads of us who've enjoyed Warhammer 40,000, what we want is to be able to sort of build an
Oathmark are nice, yeah.
imagination from those great stories we've read and those iconic
But I prefer the
do that in a way which
Old World Marauders.
recording, and do some really interesting things to the game.
Definitely you can pull it in a very competitive way and kind of build
But yeah, it's just formations, but without a decent rule set.
Yeah, that's it. It's just formations all over again. I said ages ago that detachment is just detachments are just formations under a new name. But the advantage is that if something's not selling, just give it slightly better detachment rules. Bang, it'll sell straight away.
the Emperor's Champion really shine if you've got the Black Templar. There is one of them that lets Cornate Demon engines have a boost if you pick it up one of the new Defilers, for example. A Corn army, you can make those great.
I mean, I'm reserving judgment until I've seen how detachments work properly.
I'm
Based on
very
the core rule set, I'm just
no, I'm very negative in general.
no more circles.
No, they said it's going to be like vehicles and terrain are going to be objectives because then they can sell. Then they can sell you more objectives.
At least it makes more sense. But how are you going to measure distances for them if they're not all the same size?
Yep.
Battling over pieces of terrain, taking and putting models onto pieces of terrain will be how you take them, and it immediately changes the way that you look at taking objectives. Rather than just moving to take a circle, you are trying to take a key bunker.
Circles, how will the tournament players
The
survive?
idea is that your games will focus on the things that you imagine your soldiers doing when you're playing a game of Warhammer 40,000. I've never once daydreamed of taking a circle. I've daydreamed of my Dark Angels storming a bastion or taking a trench work.
As you say, how are you going to keep it balanced and fair by doing that? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they've got something in mind.
One of the other things that's going to change in terms of missions is going to be that the detachments that you choose will dictate the types of mission that you play. When an army goes into battle, it doesn't just go out with the intent of playing pitched battle against an enemy army. It will usually have a mission. It will be assigned, you've been sent out to disrupt the enemy's plans or to capture ground, which is just to kill as many things as you can. Take as many heads as you can. So there is a new system called forced disposition, which your detachments will unlock. And when you come to play a game, you and your opponent compare your forced disposition, and that will generate the mission that you play.
Sounds interesting, at least.
To take ground, and your opponent's mission is to take heads. You will be given a mission to play. That means that both of you are trying to enact the narrative that your army brings to the table.
And no randomly changing objectives.
Next up, let's talk about some of the specific rule changes. The first up is that there's no more stratagem stacking.
Yes. That seems like
Yeah, man, Kevin, I would so love War Gear to come back.
20,000. One of the go-to
So love War Gear to come back.
is you save up all your command points and then
I used to love putting an army together and just fine-tuning it, and maybe lose a guy from a squad here to be able to give him grenades or, you know, whatever.
attempt alongside minuses to wound and decrease damage and all those sorts of things. In the new edition, you will need to choose which stratagem you like to use on each unit per phase, and you can't have more than one. And it does all sorts of interesting stuff to the game. For example, if you have re-rolled your charge with a stratagem, you now can't use any other stratagems that turn, so you can't tank shot. If you have
How is
decided
tank shock a stratagem now? Jesus.
hit in combat, you don't get the chance to have another reroll to wound on a tactical reroll for you.
It's going to really shake things up in an exciting way. We should also talk about a change which is going to affect in particular the early phase of the game, which is the ability for units to stay hidden.
Yeah, so this is a really big one, especially in terms of how you're going to deploy your armies. You cannot target an enemy unit that has not shot unless you are within
That's
15
not bad.
inches of it. If it is in a piece of terrain,
So imagine when you deploy your army.
Still trying to mitigate that alpha strike.
Yeah. Still refusing to do alternate activations. Such a weird hill to die on.
It's so weird, yeah.
That's what you get on the tabletop. You don't have to park weirdly behind terrain now. You can be in it and still get that same benefit.
yeah. So and you get that benefit up until the point that your unit effectively joins the battle. So you can park that unit high up in the terrain feature where previously they'd have to hide.
So, doesn't that just mean that the first turn then becomes completely fucking pointless?
Next up, there's some changes to how combat works. So it's been cleaned
If you're trying to kill people at range, yeah. If it still lets you get into position and stuff, but yeah, some guy just said the tower fucked.
You get a chance to kind of look at those when you finally get the rules in your hand. Fast dice rolling is now the standard. Most players kind of
Already do it, right?
do it already, but the rules are now written to assume that you're rolling all your dice for a single kind of set of attacks together, rather than kind of.
Because, like, if you put all your stuff in hiding, then he can't see you and he can't shoot you. Then, because he hasn't seen you or shot you, surely you can't shoot him. So if you
Exactly,
both
yeah.
just hide all your shit, nothing happens on the first turn.
Yeah, but I'd expect some units to move and advance and stuff, so
I guess, yeah.
do you move your guys up on the first turn, knowing that your opponent may then get within 15 inches and get to shoot when you didn't?
I was hoping they'd scrap stratagems and put reactions in, but
Yeah.
But yeah, it does sound like it's going to be a little bit of a pile in the middle of the table, which is what Age of Sigmar started out as, to be honest. It should be alternate activation. I don't know why they die on that hill.
So it is different. So the way the charges work now is that you pick your targets after you have rolled your dice. So that does some pretty major things. So the first and most obvious thing is that if you move forward and you don't manage to get that charge against the unit you were aiming for, and there's a closer unit, you can now charge them instead. So you generally end up with less units standing around and kind of having failed the charge and not doing anything. It also means that occasionally you might get.
People in the chat are saying that this is AOS rules are getting bundled into 40k.
Oh, is it? I'm not familiar enough with Age of Sigmar to know for sure. But this does tend to be a pattern. You tend to find that the last edition of 40k has some ideas that get taken into Age of Sigmar, and then some Age of Sigmar rules from the previous edition get bumped into 40k. So
Drive around in chimeras. This one's quite exciting for me. Tell us about combat disembark.
Oh, just like heresy. Cool.
Where if your transport is in combat with an enemy unit, you can just get out straight into combat. Small caveat, it's not always the best idea because your unit will be battle shocked and might take casualties. But it makes it very difficult to completely lock down a force that's trying to drive forward with combat units to get stuck in.
Absolutely. Next up, we should talk about the leaders and the impact they have in your games.
The thing is, none of this is going to make any difference, guys, unless they have play tested it to fucking death. And I don't trust them to.
You now assign it when you build your army list. So if you have a chaplain and he's going to lead one of your units of Space Marines, you now write that in your army list rather than choosing before the game. But the thing that happens in game is that if the unit is killed, the character keeps all the benefits of leading the
Is that Alpha Legion at the bottom right? No.
Your chaplain doesn't become
Don't remember seeing that
inextricably
before.
worse at combat because the guys next to him have died. And the same is true for all the different characters. So that immediately means that all of those heroes that have lost their unit can carry on being maximum heroic right up until the moment they die.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess the last thing we should talk about, which connects to all of this, is
No, don't know if that's new.
refresh to the Warhammer 40,000 app.
Yeah, so
Make it free, you bastards.
already proven to be really useful. We know loads of you use it all the time. We're going to put loads of resource and effort into it to make it an even more valuable and essential thing. There's loads of things coming for it. One of the things we can announce today is that we're going to increase language support. So right now the app is only in English. Going forwards, it will have support for English, French, German, Italian, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, and Korean.
Well done remembering
Yeah,
them
it's
all.
good, right? And that will start with core rules, mission rules, and combat patrol. So that's not all that's coming to the app. There's loads of other things, but this is going to be a really useful tool for all of you going forwards, regardless of what language you play Warhammer in.
Yeah, I had a chance to get told some of the cool things that are coming, and I can't reveal it yet, but it's going to be super rad. I'm very excited as a person.
Yeah, that's super rad. Bless you, Adam.
We'll have loads more about
It's going to be
There's
wicked.
there's a child from the 80s right there.
on the Warhammer community website over the coming days and weeks.
So, we told you we'd show you maybe something from the new launch box. Would you like to see
Yeah,
some new models?
there's a guy in the chat who replied to me. He basically said, it's almost like the base rule set for 40k was great for 20 years and now it's in constant flux to find something half decent.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's see what they got. That's just an intercessor. I hate to say it, guys, but you probably should have gone with better than that. Oh, he's got a Mark 7 helmet though, look. He's got an Aquila helmet, so there is that.
Some guy chat with a new lieutenant.
Seriously.
So this is the first of the new Space Marine models. We're going to show you him today. He's a Space Marine intercessor, and you see the coming together of old and new.
By the way, guys, you can kit bash that in 2 seconds flat. Yeah, they do employ competitive writers. Yeah. They've been going for the competitive crowd for a while, and they're not going to go away because they want it to be an e-sport. They want to be able to sell the rights to Warhammer. They want it to be this great, big, huge thing. But I'm just like, some of us just want to, we don't get to play loads of games. We don't, we have adult lives. Maybe we get to play a couple of games a month or a season, and I don't want the game to have just completely changed in that time. So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I've got to spend ages looking at a load of, updates and patches and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not seeing anything here that's really.
Primaris, when we first saw the Primaris Space Marines, looked quite clean cut, right? And then recently blending in with.
They're getting a bit more gothic every time we see them.
Absolutely, I really like it.
One of the other things to note as well about this model and all of the models in the box set is that while he looks very cool, painted as a Blood Angel, there is nothing sculpted onto that model to say it needs to be a Blood Angel. So if you have an Ultramarine, a Space Wolf, a Dark Angel,
best
an
ones, the
Imperial
Dark
Fist,
Angels.
or flavored to taste, I guess, you can paint him as any Space Marine chapter.
Fantastic. Would you like to see something from the other side? Let's see an orc then.
God damn. I will take this trailer apart scene by scene later. Okay, so this is New Orc Boys. We knew these were coming.
I'll be asleep.
Okay, so there's some subtle design changes there.
looks alright. I'm not quite sure how they're expecting this to set the world alight, but yeah, he looks alright.
Fantastic. So this is an Orc boy from the upcoming Armageddon launch box, and something's a bit different about him, right?
Yeah, so I think
He's armed with both.
in the video, and obviously you can see it there on
I think they are anyway.
In previous
No, they're not.
in previous versions of the Orc box set, you had to choose whether you wanted to give your Orcs a shooter or a chopper. You can now have both. No Orc should leave home without a chopper, and no Orc would dream of going to the battlefield without carrying the
So they've done the opposite of what they did to Marines in Heresy.
Yeah.
are assumed to have whatever weapon the situation demands.
Get yourself a boy that can do both, right?
Absolutely.
I love it.
But again, I mean, like,
One more sneaky, like,
is it more just dumbing down?
right now, and that is that we can confirm for certainty there is at least one squig in the
At least they got
box.
the squeak through.
Kirsty will be pleased.
Got Tyranids in somewhere.
The only thing I don't understand, right, is if they're saying there's going to be like character models in there, how are they going to get away with character models that haven't got any chapter iconography?
It'll be worth the wait, we promise.
It's just the officers, I guess. No named characters.
Did you like what you
Unless they'll have different shoulders. Just no ton
Yeah,
shoulders.
that's all I can think of. Because, like, you know, like a Blood Angel chaplain has got shitloads of Blood Angel iconography on it, so
First of all, thank you
bit
so much
generic.
for bearing with us through the technical difficulties. You have been amazing as an audience. We've loved being here in front of you, and your attitude and your energy has carried this through for us. So thank you all.
at least it wasn't quite 2 hours, Matt.
Yeah.
Hour and a half. They did say 2 hours, didn't they? But then they also said there was like a little question and answer thing afterwards for the people who were there.
Warhammer Plus TV show, all of that great stuff from the licensees, the new Mephiston. Make sure you check him out downstairs if you're here at Adepticon. Our friends at Joy took with the Space Marine helmet. Underworlds, Warhammer Age of Sigmar with the incredible Cogfort, and the biggest news in years and years with a new edition of Warhammer 40,000. Eddie, what was your favourite thing in the show?
I mean, obviously, I'm very excited about a new edition of
The
Warhammer
Battlefleet
40,000.
Gothic
I
one.
am immediately
Yeah, I know, right? I'd love to see Battlefleet Gothic come back.
I've been so excited about the Cogfort.
So
I'm gonna have 5.
I am completely taken with Commissar Graves and Vigilance. I need that in my life so bad. But I'm very excited about a lot of the things that we saw and showed. Right. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to the new Warhammer 40,000.
Didn't I say we're going back to Heresy as well before the end?
I don't know, they might just chuck something right at the end.
Yeah.
What remains is to thank a bunch of people. First of all, raise some noise for the people who are hosting Adepticon, to Hank and the team for letting us come here. It's incredible to be able to feel the energy in a room like this and to talk about Warhammer. Thank you to the team who put on the preview, all the video guys who made the videos and put all the images together, ran the tech, persevering and making it all work.
You suck.
We really appreciate all of their efforts. Let them know it.
Yeah. Someone did a shit job somewhere.
Finally, Eddie and I would like to personally thank all of you for making this such a great preview. We have loved being with you for the last 2 hours.
I mean, no offence,
Thank
our
you
preview
so
would have been
much
the
for
same
making
without the
this a
people now.
memorable experience. All of you in the room.
It's no difference to us. Oh,
We're going to leave you now. It has been a pleasure and a delight to be with you for this time. Eddie, thank you.
No, it's a pleasure. Oh, anytime.
Awesome. We will see you again very
really?
soon.
Nothing at the end.
No?
Fired a sound crew.
Fucking definitely. Okay. So it's obviously 2 hours for people at Adepticon, not 2 hours for us. In all honesty, I am fucking fine with that. I really am. It's not a problem at all. Right, okay, so just have a quick jump on the old GW site and have a quick look. I mean, there was some cool stuff there. I don't think I was as blown away as I was hoping. Are you feeling like you've just wasted the last hour and a half of your life, but you could have been sleeping, Matt? I've got to get up for a Sainsbury's delivery in like 4.5 hours.
It's more interesting than sleeping for the most part.
True. Right, so let's just see if I can find. Was it Chrome? Yeah, here we go. I'm so tired, man. I'm so fucking tired. Right, let's have a quick look at this.
White Scars is still such a weird choice for a helmet.
Yeah, there's other chapters that are much more deserving. Yeah, Battlefield Gothic would have been lovely. I remain to be sold on 11th edition. I am of the point of view that, like, there's no way that Warhammer should have 11 editions by now. It's a bit of a joke. Why can't you just fucking get this right? They should be 5-year editions. It's just a horrific money churn at this point. It does feel, and Kevin said it feels like Call of Duty, and he's right, it does kind of feel a bit like Call of Duty at this point. But you know, to take some positives from what we got, I suppose. So we'll start off at the beginning. We got, obviously, I'm just going to open these up as new tabs. I don't care about the Mephiston statue, we don't need to see that. But first of all, we got this kind of like new Armageddon thing that's coming our way. Let's just make sure this all... Yeah, that's fine. That looks okay on OBS. So we've got Wildstacker Gutsmeg. I do not like this model. I think it looks incredibly cartoony, incredibly Tacticus-like. I mean, part of it might well be the heavy metal paint job. However, I am not a fan at all of this. What's your thoughts on this particular model, Matt?
I mean, on one hand, I look at it from a modelling perspective, and I'm like, it looks fucking cool with like the thrust and the smoke and stuff coming out the back, and I'm like, yeah, it looks decent. And then I look at it and I go, 40k though.
Yeah, it looks
40k maybe. My 40k, no.
Yeah, it looks super cartoony. As I said, Tacticus asset. I can't stand the blast of smoke and everything around the back. I mean, I hate that on all models, though. I need to make it clear. I always chop it off. I've got a Guilliman that we're meant to get around to converting, and I like filed all the flames off of and everything like that. I'm glad I got a GW Sphere after the end times. I couldn't imagine how much more broke I would be if I didn't. Yeah, this shit's all going to be very expensive. Very expensive. I mean, I did a video about the prices recently. They released 2 Crisis suits.
70 quid.
70 quid, yeah, £67.
No, hold on. It was 2 Crisis suits and 2 drones.
Oh yeah, can't forget the drones, of course. Of course.
Very poor.
I mean, they've left all the shit off the back of this one. It looks a bit better, but yeah, I'm still not a massive fan. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know.
So it's optional then.
Yeah, Yarrick I think looks fine. I like Yarrick. He's not far removed from what he had before. He has not been replaced by somebody more diverse. This pleases me. Good times. I think it's a nice model. It'll be far too expensive, but never mind. Commissar Graves is right behind him though, bringing up the diversity. I am not sure on this. I don't like it. No, I'm just flat out to say I don't like it. It looks like an orc vehicle.
It's 100% what the fuck, and it looks like someone watched the shitty newer Dawn of the Dead and just took.
Oh yeah.
Just went that to do, and I'm just like, no, that remake was awful, and so is this.
Yeah, that looks. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one personally. Instead, we get airballs like custodians, spears, and no triggers. I'm not sure what that's all about. That's very odd having no triggers. Yeah, I don't. That doesn't quite work for me. So I'm guessing like Graves. There's 2 different versions of her then, because that one she's got a leg up and everything like that. Power sword thing out like that.
So there's a vehicle version and a standing.
Yeah, so I'm guessing you must get both.
The standing one looks fine.
For better or worse, Graves has taken a personal interest in the high command structure of Armageddon's legions. It's only a matter of time before her pistol announces another change in leadership. In before she kills Yarrick to take him over because he's an old white man. Inquisitor Croyle, I was not really.
Yeah, that's why. That's part of the law. That's why Yarrick's not dead yet, so he can be killed by a woman.
He could be killed by a woman. Yeah. I on one hand, I kind of appreciate what they're going for. They're trying to do something a bit mad and random and Xenos and very Rogue Trader-ish.
Yeah.
I don't think they've pulled it off personally. I don't like it. It's not. They haven't got it right for me here, but I can kind of see what they're doing.
That's actually a very good point. He looks far more like a rogue trader to me than an inquisitor.
Yes, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does look like a rogue trader. So yeah, not too keen on that one. I liked this. I will freely admit I like this. Yes, they have just taken Inquisitor Karamov, booted him off this throne, and put a woman on there. But I can fix that. Don't you worry. I can fix her. I like that. I think that's nice. I do think that's quite nice. The only thing I don't like about it, as far as a visual model goes, is this area. Can you see my cursor? Can you see my cursor moving back? I think you can. Yeah, just here. That doesn't work for me, that little element there underneath her feet. But other than that, I really like that model. I think that's really cool. So yeah, we got that. And
One thing
yeah.
I have noticed about it, if you look at like the combo picture where you've got the back view, the top
Yep.
right one, like the two cowls above the figure just remind me of the priestess hats from DS9, like the
Oh, the Kai Wynn, that type.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the bit that reminds me, you see, like here, that reminds me of the Sydney Opera House, if I'm being completely honest with you. So
it's sort of the same thing, isn't it?
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Chains on that one, not on that one, maybe. Oh no, they're behind. You can see it. So I think that's an okay model. We got the Centaur RS shoe place bottom polymarket sound or no sound next preview. They have no idea what they're fucking doing, do they? It's a joke. It's an embarrassment. There's no other way to describe it. It's an embarrassment. You're like a £6 billion company, GW. You are worth more than the entire of the British fishing industry, and you can't get the sound fixed for one of your most... just fucking ridiculous. Like Matt said, somebody was shitting their pants backstage.
Yeah.
The Centre RSV, I think, is okay. But I look at this, and then I look at a load of historical models, and I go, the historical models are a lot cheaper. This is going to be double the price of those easily. You could just convert it. But it's all right for what it is. At least the tracks are the right way round, and the wheels.
The thing that makes me slightly sad about this model is that back in the old days, and they released something like this, there would have been a bunch of different options to go in the back, like a mobile mortar vehicle and stuff.
Yeah.
And now it's just like open top.
Yeah,
dudes.
you'd have like a command version and all that kind of stuff, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And now it is, as you say, just kind of done on the cheap, I suppose, is one way to put it. But as far as the look of the vehicle goes, I like it. It's all right. It's definitely better than the fucking Taurox. That sucked. The Hippogriff, again, same, absolutely same opinion.
The Salagriff.
Yeah.
Salagriff. AFV.
It looks like a modern vehicle, and therefore you'll be able to get a kit and convert one yourself for like half the price. So there's just nothing particularly 40k about it, in my opinion. But again, as a model, I think it's absolutely fine.
I really like the design.
I don't hate it.
The only thing I don't like about it is that the dude in the cupola doesn't have a sword.
Doesn't have a sword, and also he just looks way too big. Unfortunately, every time they put a dude in the vehicle, it just shows that the scale of the vehicle is a bit bonkers.
No, I think he looks about right.
But yeah, that's all coming as the return of Yarrick, War Without End, which just makes me think of No Remorse by Metallica. War without end, no remorse, no regrets. So I'm tired and slightly mental. And then it's all coming. We've got some battalion boxes. We've got this one, which is obviously two of the Hippogriffs, a Centaur and a Rogel Dawn with a squad of Cadians. I'm not sure I'd call that a battalion, but hey, get you a load of the new tanks. Sister Battle one, which is the Kill Team Novitiates. The oh god, what are they called? Penitents? Repentors?
I don't care.
Them.
I'm too tired to care what they're called.
I know, right? Nundums. And then this, which is like 10 Space Marines and a Corvus. They're going to want £100 for that.
Paragon Warsuits. There you go.
Thank you, Paragon Warsuits, yeah. And then this one, and I'm just like, yeah. Like each of those is £100, and it just doesn't seem to be a lot of models for £100. So yeah, that was the first bunch of buy Saladin in 150 scale, and it looked miles better than that. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I feel like it. When are we going to get a Walking Imperial Palace?
from the Cockforts, I feel like it's only a matter of time. Genuinely, I don't care about Mephiston. I actually also don't care about the Aeronautica Empires trailer. I do care about this. This looked good. Terror on Devlan. I miss Devlan mud. It didn't taste nice, but it was good paint. Or wash. It was a wash, wasn't it? Red Terror, getting a good look. So you can see they've definitely very much, it's like a Morlock, but they've borrowed the Red Terror look from the old metal model. I like this. What I do not like about it, oh god, look how bad that statue looks. Fuck me. Is all this rubble and stuff. I will be losing that if I get it. And I think I will get it.
I don't mind the rubble.
Nah, get rid of it. I hate things that are mid-air. Look, they're all attached to that claw. So if you want to get rid of those, you've now got to file them all off, unless they plug in somehow. But I bet that's attached as part of it. And I hate that. I hate mid... It's really weird. It's probably part of my autism or something, but I hate mid-motion models. I want my models to have a dynamism, and I want them to have, a sort of actiony feel. But I don't want mid-air things. I don't want smoke. I don't want fire. I don't want all that kind of stuff on my models, and that includes bits of rubble that are, a snapshot in time at that particular moment. Because I want my model to look like it could be anywhere. But it's a nice, big, impressive model. I think they've done a pretty decent job on it, Matt, really.
I really like everything about this box. I'm happy that we've got a classic old Tyranid back, and it looks better than it used to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that the Imperial Guard looked decent, and none of them looked fucking daft. I'm glad that we've also got the ability to bring back some of our heavy
big things to fight in Kill Team. Yeah.
Because it means it's less... a handful less things gathering dust on my shelves.
Ned Flanders looks good there. He looks good with his stubber.
Good Lord, that's the loudest profanity I've ever heard.
Medic. Yeah, these look alright.
I like that Grenadier. Actually, you know what? I like them all.
Bit too much black lining on them, but that's just a painting choice. Wait, get over. That's blatantly Sean Pertwee from Dog Soldiers. Just paint them up different colours. I said, hit me, you pussy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I mean, they're quite nice models. I'm not going to say... I think they could do better paint jobs, but that's just the heavy metal style.
Nothing about this I don't like at all.
They are obviously spectacularly diverse, as everything needs to be now. I like the map reader. Yeah, it all looks good. Yeah, little setup and everything. Yeah, they look fine. All coming in a big box, which will be however much the one with the Nightbringer was. I don't remember. The Corvus dropship looks nothing like the chain dropship from Aliens 1986. You're absolutely right. Nothing like it. No, there was no influence at all from that particular vehicle. And as you say, Nemesis rules to fight stuff like a big thing. Which could be a lot of fun.
I'm well looking forward to that.
So I like that. And you're also seeing some Blackstone Fortress come back. The Amble.
I mean, to be fair, that's one thing that I sort of wanted to do for Heresy.
And the Zoe.
You have a handful of heavy weapon teams or dudes versus like a super heavy tank.
Yeah, which is the kind of narrative thing that you want to have. We'll be taking a closer look at these new Kill Team expansions soon, so make sure to check in with Warhammer Community each week for the latest. Yeah, I mean, they're going to be out before long. And that one's a win for me, I think, there. In all honesty, I think that's a nice little box. I will probably try and get hold of it, but knowing my like, it's going to come out. Yeah. I hope I give you the shits. Also, there is no spoon. I think, I mean, if you look at it here, it looks like it comes with some termagants as well. They don't often put this stuff in if it's not going to be there.
Yeah, that does make me chuckle a little bit. Like everything that's got Tyranids in Kill Team, it's got a handful of fucking Gants shoved in somewhere. It's usually because if you do the teams versus AI, they need the bodies to bulk it out, and they're always usually Hormagauls.
Because I got the Tomb World set, and I haven't got around to doing anything with it yet. But no, I think I might pick this one up. Although annoyingly, I think it's going to come out when I'm in Japan or when I'm saving up to go, like the saving money for Japan. So I might not be able to get it, but we'll see. It does look like a very nice box. What was after that? It was all the Age of Sigmar one stuff, wasn't it? Oh, no. Underworlds, I think it was. Oh, no, Heresy. Heresy.
We can just skip the Underworld stuff.
Prometheus tank is the same tank with different turrets. Okay, yeah, so different sponsons. Yeah, okay, fine.
Prometheus is an odd choice of a name for that.
It is, isn't it? It should all be flamers, you would think.
I'm not sure if that's an original thing or not. Like, slapping lots of heavy bolters on a Spartan sounds like a Forge-World variant, and they didn't always accurately name their stuff.
No. Right, let's just shrink it down a little bit so we can see a bit better. Right, so we've got the Caradon ogres. I mean, I don't like the one with the face. No. It looks awfully cartoony. It might just be the paint job. But the ones with the helmets and everything look pretty cool. So, yeah, they're alright. Again, I will say the paint job and stuff just isn't inspiring, what they've done with it. It's very basic, but they look fine. Yeah, they look fine as far as those models go, if you want those models. I think they're alright. Rapier support battery. No Isle attacks. Matt continues to be sad for the foreseeable future, unfortunately. Direct fire batteries. Yeah, just a little boost for the Heresy, I suppose. Another journal, selling you more rules piecemeal. But the Battle for Talarm was a very cool part of the Heresy, so hopefully there's some good lore in that one. We'll skip Underworlds, like you say.
Ain't nobody got time for that at 3 a.m.
Innit? We'll have a quick look at the Age of... oh my god, Middle Earth, Lord of the Rings. God, I'm so tired. Some of this was nice. Yeah, I like this. This is all good. I think the Lord of the Rings stuff in general from GW has all been very, 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 very solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dog Soldiers. Yeah, great film.
One of my favourites.
Yeah, it's really good.
Neil Marshall at his finest.
Yes, indeed. One of my mates, my director mate Lance, he did a interview with Neil Marshall. You should check it out. It's very good.
Oh, nice.
Very good. Yeah, I will definitely remember to do that tomorrow. But yeah, these are really. I mean, I look at these and I'm just like, this is everything that I want out of a miniature, and then I just think, if this was for 40k, there'd be loads of unnecessary bollocks on it, and if it was for Age of Sigmar, there would be loads of unnecessary bollocks on it.
There'd be even more unnecessary bollocks on
it. These are great. I love these. These are really cool. I love this one that's direct from the guy in the film. Very cool. These are still a smaller scale, aren't they? A little bit smaller.
They look it.
Yeah, great. I hear this is the best game that they make. I fully believe it, in all honesty. So yeah, that was very nice. And then we got a bit of a weird one. But this is probably the biggest reveal they had there, as far as size of stuff shown off. So a load of Cities of Sigmar stuff, and basically they've put knights in Age of Sigmar. This is going to be a big knight-sized and knight-priced model. You're looking for this to be at least 120 quid, I reckon. It's a bit Howl's Moving Castle. I am not sure if I like it or not. Genuinely, I'm not sure yet. It's got some character to it. It's got some cohesive design language, but I don't know.
Yeah, some of it, I like some of the design cues on it. But
yeah, I think I'm the same.
Fundamentally, I'm just like, really, you've got a boiler powering something that's strong enough to lift up that much masonry and walk it about? You must be fucking kidding.
Yeah, it's a bit... I mean, there's some nice details on it, for sure. Yeah, some cool ideas. Somebody's put some thought into it. But again, I look at this and then I look at something like the Cafe Army from the old world, and I'm like, they're worlds apart.
Yeah.
You can tell it's two completely different design teams.
There's some nice stuff in this model. It's just a fucking weird choice.
Mm. Yeah, there is some cool stuff. Yeah, there's some cool little moments on it. I mean, it's the kind of thing that's almost like a little mini diorama, isn't it? And they announced that all armies can take one, of course, because they want to sell it to everybody. This, no. Just no. This weird chimera thing.
You know what? This Erasmus Zon guy, I think I like it because it is strongly influenced by the little fucking doodles that you used to get in like manuscripts from the medieval period.
Oh, I know what you mean. Like, you know, like the beware ye here be beasts and stuff like that. Here be dragons, that kind of, yeah.
And where monks would be sitting there writing stuff and scribing things down, they'd get
doodling
bored.
on the end, yeah.
This is clearly based on that kind of stuff, and from that point of view, I'm like, nice one. It's kind of cool to see stuff like that given a bit of a nod. But I don't know if I like it or not.
No. Again, maybe a different paint job or something would.
Yeah.
The heads look very small compared to the body. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not big on it. The battle mages, they're okay. This guy with the helmet is a bit odd. No wonder he's got a face like that when you've got these two banging on his helmet all day long. Get rid of the flame effects, and there's a nice bit of dynamism there, and something a bit more. Somebody would do something a bit more ambitious with the paint job, and it's all right. It's all right. I think the hand's too big. The hand looks weird, but yeah, it's all right. Gargants, yeah, I wasn't a massive fan of that. It's just another big thing that they can sell.
They're not Gargants. It's not an Orchid site.
They're actually chained to the floor. Look.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Which is a bit pointless because, like, you're telling me that couldn't rip that out in 2 seconds flat.
Exactly what I was about to say.
Go where it wants, but yeah, okay. I kind of. The Season Sigmar was a weird range for me. They were one where I was like, I liked about half of what they did, and the other half was a bit too out there for me. Dawn's Triumph, random piece of scenery for some reason. This I liked. I thought this guy looked great. Genuinely really like this model. I think he could end up in nearly anything. Not over the top. As you can see, much more like those kind of Lord of the Rings models that we got.
I thought it was okay until my brain just told me he's got an Elon Musk face.
No, you can't unsee
it. It's ruined now.
He's got a nice pussy. Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's good.
Wow.
That, I just know. What on earth are you doing? Really odd. And what's going on with his hand there on that amulet thing? No, didn't like that at all. And these, I thought, were awful.
Was that a gallant shield?
Big fat diverse woman for a knight. Yeah, of course, why not? Then this with a ridiculously sized head. Yeah, all right, whatever. And then this. Oh, you know what these are? These shit. These are the unit version for what came out with Darkwater. Do you remember that guy? One of the heroes from Darkwater. Yeah.
With the massive OTT helmet.
Yeah. If you want films to watch, by the way, guys, I watched Arco today at the cinema, and that's very much recommended. It's a French animated film. Really good. Feel good movie. Definitely check it out.
Not taking kiddo to see that if it's French.
But yeah, I just realised. Yeah, I'm not. I don't like these. I don't like these at all. I like unfortunately.
The second and third ones I like a lot, and then apart from that, I'm just like.
No. Grenadiers. Yeah, these were the first ones they showed off. I wasn't too sure about these. She's all right, I suppose, but
I like the way they got a fat one in there.
Oh, so they use their axe as a mount for their gun. That's kind of cool, I suppose. That's a cool design idea. There's some potential there, but overall not a massive fan.
I like the flamethrower with the torch.
This guy looks kind of cool. And the grenade guy looks kind of cool. Yeah, the flamethrower of the torch is interesting, yeah.
just hanging off the end. I'm sure it's not going to end badly at all. It's like he's been watching him Skaven.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to rain. He's going to be fucked.
And then that all comes as like a big... Is this a battalion or a spearhead? Yeah. Yeah, it's right. I like this. This guy was my favourite. I like this guy in the middle. I think it was really cool. Really cool little model. And then this is your spearhead. So I mean that's not bad for a spearhead. There's a big model to be in a spearhead for that commander there. And bear in mind these are cheaper than combat patrols for 40k. So yeah, they're good. Yeah, not bad. I mean, it's a nice little unit of models, and I don't hate any of those models, so that's quite cool. Obviously, girl bosses will abound, but that's just the case. These I really liked, but I have the Van Densts, so there's no point in getting the other ones. Oh, there's no spearhead there. I thought there's a spearhead starter set. Maybe that's a separate article. Let's get through these. Yeah, here it is. So, new spearhead box. Obviously, we don't know the price on any of these. I would hope this is a bit cheaper. I hope this is no more than like £100. Scenery looks nice. There's not a lot of it. I think we commented on that.
I would be very grumpy if those two spearheads at the bottom of that article are the same price.
Double-sided board. I haven't played Spearhead, but I understand it's a very good game.
It's a regiment of renown. I stand corrected.
Ah, right, okay. So here's your Skaven side, and this is Eshin coming back. And these all look at it. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. I always like the Eshin. I'm not too sure on this one. Bit too try hard. I don't like this kind of very angular cloak thing that they seem to do on every single model now. Atheon Shard had it in Spades. Look at it all the way down there. I'm not a fan of that at all. But it looks very caddy.
It does.
Caddy. What did you guys think of Iron Lung? Did you see that one? That was an interesting film. Very impressed for the budget and the fact that it was nearly one guy. I don't know who Markiplier is. I've never seen his shit, but very impressed by what he managed with that.
He's a decent chap. I used to watch his videos quite a lot. He's not irritating at all, and he's funny and polite. And
that's good.
Yeah, he's a decent chap.
Half decent actor.
Less of the distractions, you. Get on with it. I've got work tomorrow.
So we've got these Eshin guys. These are nice. Yeah, these are nice. These would fit into kind of an old world thing. Again, you've got a bit of the cloak weird thing going on there. But yeah, these are good. I like these. Even the guy with the skull is kind of cool look. Like that. Because obviously Warcry is dead now, but this is the kind of thing you could almost imagine to see in Warcry. Kirsty will love these little rats here. You know what? I think Kirsty might want this box, actually. Especially with the little rats running with their bombs on them. Yeah, they're nice. I think they're quite good. Oh, even more, look. Here's the gutter runners. Yeah, that's nice. You know, that would make a lovely Mordheim warband as well. Yeah, I will say I like those. Those are a bit of a win for me. And then this is the...
What do you reckon that they might just do a Mordheim, but it's just a book, a bit like the Curse City expansions that they did?
I don't think they will, because GW hates the past. I think they will do a different name. It won't be Mordheim. No. They're doing this whole Ember Guard thing, aren't they? So I think you might get something that's all but, you know... sorry, I'm so fucking tired. All but Mordheim in all but name kind of thing, but they'll call it something different. So what do you get in this? Oh, you get the models I don't like. Yay. One model I do like. Yeah, maybe I won't get this then. Maybe I'll just look for the Skaven half online. But yeah, Spearhead's meant to be good, so there's a fair chunk of models in there. I reckon it's going to be like 120, 130 quid. Hopefully not silly money. But yeah, nice to see. Nice to see. What else did we get? Must be near the end now. Oh, yeah, there we go. We are near the end. So 40k. Let's have a quick look. So they didn't give away very much on rules. They did say there was a new core engine at the heart of it all.
And then they ruined it by
And
saying
then-
that your codexes will be fine. And I was like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck's
your
sake.
codexes are fine, and they also said they're going to try and make the game more narrative and competitive at the same time, which is the opposite of what we wanted. We wanted like a different rule set to be narrative, because if you try and do too much, I think you're just going to bugger the game up more. But we'll see. We'll see. The trailer looked kind of cool. They've got a few screenshots. Oh no, they haven't. Just the one. I can't be asked to watch it again now. I'm sorry, guys, but what I will do is I'll watch it later and do some screenshots and see if we can work out what's in the box.
If people are watching this, then they've got the internet. They can go and watch it themselves whenever they like.
That's getting grumpy. Is that Thunderhawk up there? That is a Thunderhawk, isn't it? Yeah. We saw a new land speeder in it, I know that. So, and then they decided to show... Oh, bolters are back. Oh, so it's not a bolt rifle, it's just a bolt... Or maybe they'll get rid of bolt rifles, that'd be nice. Just have your fucking bolters again. Over time, the attrition of unrelenting war has led to tactical armour needing to be supplemented with older parts. Yeah, whatever. Make it whatever excuse you want. I'm glad to see Mark 7's back. That just looks better. You should just release those as rescaled Space Marines. It's practically a Mark 8 Aaron bloody thing anyway, isn't it?
Pretty much.
And then a new Orc Boy, and apparently they come with shooters and the choppers and everything now as well. So, fair enough. Army building. Current codexes and faction rules will still be valid. Detachments are changing now. You can do like they said they could do 2 different detachments at the same time, which I think is going to be open to abuse. GW hates the past because they know they can't top all the originality for it. You wait until Space Sulk Part 3, which is the next big video I'm going to be working on after the Gundam Assemble one. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. Yeah, and they said that what army you choose determines what mission you go on as well, which is an interesting idea. You know, give them props for doing something different.
That's kind of good. I mean, previously you'd
you'd take your army and you'd have no idea if your army was going to be able to achieve your aims.
Exactly, yeah.
That was the problem. And any general would know what their mission was in advance and take an army that would be suited to it. You know,
I mean, it depends on the situation.
it's like when we played our game.
I
Do
think
you remember?
they'd have the freedom to do that.
You know our epic game of Sixth we
I was
played.
going to say that. That's exactly what I was going to
Where
say.
I took my army that's I took my army that's designed to sit on objectives and hold objectives.
Yeah,
and
I
it was
did
a
the same.
fucking
It
it was a
was
and it was a murder each other mission. So it's just like, oh right, okay. So like Star Wars and Star Trek, yes. Yeah, exactly, like Star Wars and Star Trek, yeah. So yeah, I mean it's an interesting idea. I don't know if they'll be able to pull it off, but I like the concept behind it at least, because you know what I hated, I've seen it so many times, is like when they'll be playing a game, they've got those stupid cards, and then they just draw the wrong card at the end, and like, oh, it's game over. I'm like, oh, that's fun. Fuck that bullshit. Terrain. Oh right, they didn't say this. The default bonus for cover now impacts hit rolls, not saves. And units are generally far easier to hide than they previously were. Now that makes sense. It should be. It should be harder to hit something that's hiding behind a fucking wall.
Yeah, that's what it always should have been.
It doesn't make sense, you know, that it affects their armor, because like most of these people are armored anyway. I know in like 8th, I think it was, you had that kind of AP thing where the armor was better than the building. But yeah, just make it harder to hit. Combat. Yeah, they mentioned all of that. I'll have to wait and see. Coverage of this. I mean, they said this is out in June, so this is coming out in June. So what you're going to see basically is the same as before. You're going to see like probably a good 4 to 6 weeks of coverage with different elements where they just drip information out. It will all start to gear up May time. It will probably go up for pre-order in May, back end of May, I reckon, for release in June. Oh look, here we go. So we'll be taking a few sneaky looks inside the box over the next couple of weeks, culminating in a live unboxing show in a few weeks' time.
I reckon they're definitely going to have this at a UKGE because that's right at the end of May.
Yes, I think it will actually go for pre-order at UKGE personally.
You know, I'm cautiously thinking that this looks like it's going to be better than 10th, but on the flip side, that's sort of like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah. I mean, it's a low bar. I mean, to be fair, you know, hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. I've written off 40k personally, but I'll always maintain an interest. You know, just seeing what it's like. But I'm kind of like, you know what? I mean, we've got Heresy, and I think Heresy's a better game, so
Yeah.
it's all good. If 40k improves enough for me to think, oh, you know, maybe that's something I would like to get into, and maybe it's not just designed to, you know, feel like you've got a big dick and just wipe off models off the table, and you actually get a narrative game out of it that's fun, then hey, I mean, I think that's great. I would welcome that. You know, I don't hate Warhammer. I just don't like GW very much. You know, it's that's all there is to it. And I see 40k in particular just getting more cartoony and more cartoony, and it annoys me. So I'd love to see some of the old stuff come back. And they've said here, you know, the mix of old armour marks with new ones is indicative of what you can expect from the rest of the unit. Cool, maybe they'll look nice. You know, Primaris, some of the designs for Primaris are fucking awful. Bringing it back to the old style look would be a great thing. So we'll have to see what we get. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on it over the next couple of weeks. I'm glad that, you know, you know, had fun with us, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in. We are going to disappear because it is 3:20. I have a I have a pan of food from Sainsbury's arriving in like 4 and a bit hours. Jesus. I'm going to be a wreck. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. GW embarrassed themselves again with their technical abilities and
ineptitude.
Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. We will go now, and yeah, we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Cheerio.